All right, can you hear me now? Jesus. Ugh. The Comcast experience, my friends. This is the Comcast experience. How are you today? There he is. Okay, good. I'm not completely hidden from the world anymore. Jeez. You can... I can do everything in my power. All right, there's a little bit low lighting in it. Give me 1 second. Just the lighting's just a little bit low. There we go. And we're good now. You can do everything in my power to plan ahead and make sure that everything is crisp and it's gonna happen. And then, you know, the ISP says no. If you are a VOD viewer watching this after the fact, yes, this is from a live stream. 2 things, hopefully put your mind at ease. For those of you who are not really into it, I understand completely. 2 things. 1, if you watch a little bit of this, you leave, and then you come back, YouTube will save your spot. So you can make the episode as long as you want it to be. Okay? That works, I think. You know, just, you can divide the whole 3.5 hours that we're together today into like 8 chunks if you want to. It's up to you. You know, it's what YouTube does. I like it that way. It's nice, you know? Hey, what's up? Yeah, it's good. Second thing, there are timestamps down below, and you'll be able to see certain parts of different sections, as well as a TLDR on what we did today at the very end. So if you're just kind of like, I don't want to watch the whole thing, and just give me the Cliff Notes version. At the very end, there is a TLDR section that I will put in, and it'll just kind of give you a really brief synopsis of we did this, that's it, have a nice day. Okay? That's not your thing? There you go. 2 things. Okay. Choose your own stream length. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, so that being said, we are getting into... I don't want my camera on. I've decided I don't need that. I don't need that. Here we go. Poof. There we go. Done. All right. Good. Choose your own adventure is kind of what it is. Yes. Exactly. All right, so... today, what we're gonna do, let me just... it's a really awkward position with all these pop-up windows. You can't move them either. I kind of, like, they're always over top of what I want to click on. It passes through, but, like, it's just weird. I don't like it. What we need to do today is conquer the world, okay? Or at least conquer the map in some capacity, okay? So we want to make a lot of money, all right? But you can't do that unless you have significant market dominance, all right? So in this video, in this stream, what we're going to work on together is we are going to work on... Stream gone again. No, that's definitely you, man. It's got to be on your end. It's not on mine. What we're going to work on today is acquiring other businesses, okay? So we're going to work on acquiring things. And I think the first thing that we should acquire is going to be, if I had to guess, and I'm not guessing because I'm going to do it. The first thing I want to acquire is another clothing store, okay? And I happen to notice that there's another one that's opened up fairly recently, in fact, right next to mine. And this is what will happen in the game. Other businesses will open. They're not the same businesses all the time. If you go to Market Insider, okay? If you go to Market Insider, you're going to see that some businesses close, some businesses will open, like brand new businesses will open, right? So Hofgaard Group just opened a jewelry store a couple days ago, a few days ago, right? There you go, all right? The supermarket opened up, although this is day 168. I'm not sure. That's discount market. I mean, that could be mine. I don't really know if it counts when I buy it. Does it count as closing and opening? I don't really know. So anyway, it's there. So we're gonna look at acquiring other businesses. Now, I could go in and buy real estate too, but it's a really poor use of your money. All right, and I don't recommend it unless they somehow. I want to say they fix it. Unless they somehow, you know, buff this, it's really not worth your money to acquire real estate. You should only do it if you have literally nothing else to spend your money on, to be honest. Because it's going to make you an absolutely super low amount of money for the amount of investment you make. For example, if I was to go into this office right here, let's say I want to buy this building, all right? This is going to cost me over $3 million to buy. I will get $9 a day for the rent. It's... Why? Why do that to yourself? Why? You could acquire 2 clothing stores for this amount of money and make a lot of money doing that. There's just no reason to ever do that. And to be honest, buying real estate is probably the worst usage of your money in this entire game. So I don't recommend doing it. That said, though, I will buy 1 building just to show you what it's like. I will do 1, but I'm not going to do... I'm not... Yeah, I mean, imagine only getting paid $9 a day from an office building. Like, owning the whole building, you only make $9 a day. It's terrible. So I hope they tweak this. I hope they balance this to make it actually worth the investment, because right now it isn't. And that's just in one district. If I went to Midtown, for example, imagine you spend in Midtown, you go and spend $5 billion with a B, $5 billion on this residential building. You make $460 a day. It's like... for somehow that, yeah, it's silly. You know what's really silly about it is that this amount of daily rent, right, is what it would cost for like a single apartment at this size. It's not taking into consideration the fact that the building should have many apartments in it. Okay, should have a lot of apartments in it, not just the one. And so I think that's where the balance needs to happen. If you buy a building for $5 billion, it should have many apartments in it, and you should be able to collect rent for many apartments, not just one. Okay, just saying. Okay, so I think the first one we're going to acquire today is this clothing store that's right next to me. This is Just Jeans. It's right next to Priorities, and I feel like this is a great time to just go in and start acquiring our neighbors and the people who are our biggest competition. So we're gonna take over the clothing empire throughout the city, and the game is going to open up new clothing stores as we go. It'll do that, but eventually they're going to run out of buildings that can be rented. Right? Eventually. Go to retail space. There's lots of available retail in this area. So I imagine the game is going to constantly be opening new clothing stores around us, and that's okay. But it's usually better if you want to take over an industry. It's always going to be cheaper for you if you're watching this as like a way to learn. It will always be cheaper for you to rent a building yourself and build that business from scratch. Because buying an existing business, as you saw with the discount market over here, buying an existing business is a huge amount of money and very little. I mean, yeah, you're up and running faster, but it seriously doesn't matter, right? For the amount of money you spent on it, doesn't matter. So you're always going to make more money by setting up businesses, from scratch. Yeah. What have you missed, Mars Omega? Nothing yet. Just some connection issues with Comcast is the only thing you missed. When you buy a building, you actually are able to increase occupancy and increase your rent throughout the whole building. No. So, like, you're right, but you're also not accurately right. Like, so I'll say this. Accurately right is a pretty stupid sentence, by the way. It's really stupid. So I'll say this. Are you right? Yes. Are you right to the scale at which you should be able to do it? Absolutely not. No. You're not going to get nearly enough for this. If I was to purchase this building, this tall skyscraper, you're not going to be able to get, I'm not going to make $46,000 a day from this because this happens to have 100 apartments. I'm not going to have that, So, yeah. Hopefully that clears up what I'm saying. Like, you have the ability to tweak things. I'll show it. I will show it today, but you have the ability to tweak things, but it is not nearly to scale that you can get, and it will not be worth your money. You definitely are better off buying an existing business. So the first one, like I said, I'm going to buy is this one here, Just Jeans. It's owned by Larry Ralph Corp. One of the reasons to buy an existing business instead of setting up your own is because it's in an ideal location. So like this one, this is a retail space over here, right? This is 75 capacity. I could easily open a business here, and for like, you know, a little deposit, which I could get back later, I guess, if I really wanted to. You know, I wouldn't have to spend $2.7 million to set this up. I could start right here and get it. But the traffic index on this is 33. Maybe I want a little bit better. 21 on this one, right? Maybe I want a little bit better than that, right? So I would buy this business because it has a strategic positioning as well. And that's something to look at. This one here has just a hair under what Priorities has as far as its traffic score, right? So that's one reason to do it. There's this one over here, this business right here, which is why I got into this one, because it has a 55 traffic index. It's really nice. If this was somebody else's business, I probably would have done that. You know, I don't know why anyone would need a 72 traffic index and a 10 office, but I guess that's a thing you could do there too, I suppose. All right. So, yeah, after buying businesses, they're impossible to sell when you can't find renters. You don't have a renter when you buy a business. You're still renting the building when you buy a business. And you can sell them. You can sell real estate. It's not like somebody's going to buy it from you. It's not fleshed out. The real estate market part of the game is just not fleshed out yet. So it's something that needs to be worked on, I guess. Let's go visit this first. I want to see kind of how much stuff is set up in there, and how much setup work it's gonna take to actually, you know, get that going. How much work is it gonna be to fix this? And by fix, I mean just, you know, own it. This one right here, yep. So this is right next to our existing business, right? It's right next to Priorities. And so how much stuff do they have set up in here? Oh my goodness. Okay, right away you can tell they have way too many people working here. You've got to be kidding me. Hey, you know what? The good thing is, all right, now they don't have nearly enough stuff, right? This is cheap female clothing, all right? Classic cheap, modern cheap. Nope, this is still classic. Oh God, they don't even have all the different types of clothes in here. All right, so they're selling 10 of the classic cheap female and 10 of the modern cheap female. Oh my God, they're a discount clothing store, of course. So they've got this giant building, and they're only selling the cheap versions of clothes in here. They have 10 of them, which is more than they need. And they have 5 people working, which is more than they need. They didn't decorate at all. They've got tons of changing rooms, and that's about it. So like we could definitely do more work on this one. I think this would take, like, you know, just design it like we did Priorities, and that would make a lot of money, right? Is there a location, right? To like, is it worth spending the 2.7 million? Is there a location that has the same occupancy and a similar traffic score available in the area? Because like that's really what it comes down to. It has to have a similar traffic score. Like 33 isn't similar. It's again significantly lower startup cost to be here though. So I feel like maybe we could just do it across the street instead. But it's not very good decoration, yeah. What about these other little boutique stores and stuff? Like these other little ones, are they worth getting into? They're $1 million. See, like this is what I don't like about the scale. I could buy this one here, which is arguably very pathetic. It's another Just Jeans, very pathetic place, and it cost $1 million. Or I could just simply double my investment. That's it, just double, and I get this big one over here. You know, actually, it's a little more than double, I guess. It's 2.7 million for this one. I can't click it. It won't let me click it. That's like the one billing I can't click now. Is it because I'm inside it? I'm not inside it anymore though. There it goes. Yeah, it's a 2.7. So I think we'll do that. If you buy them, you also take out the competition. See, I keep hearing that, and I just don't buy it. It's not true. At least not yet. At scale, it's not. And this is what I'm talking about. Like, it would be true if they don't open new businesses. But new businesses are popping up all the time. So, like, yeah, I take out the competition, quote unquote, but they're just going to open up down the street again, and they're instantly set up, right? So it's like, it's not really taking out the competition. Much better to rent out another existing available retail space and just add another store to the mix, right? I mean, the percentage of business you get is going to be proportionate to how many businesses you have compared to the AI, basically, right? So I don't buy that it takes out the competition. I mean, in the real world, sure, but I mean, in this video game, I don't buy it because they're gonna come in and they're gonna just open up down the street, you know. I'm kind of digging this one here too. Like maybe like a little. I don't have a jewelry store yet, like a dedicated jewelry store yet, right? I'm kind of thinking like one of these two, and I want to see what that building type is or what that demand is right now. So we really don't have any demand for. I mean, I guess there is some, but you got to go pretty far down before you start getting demand for expensive jewelry anymore. Like expensive jewelry is way down to 49%. So it's not really, yeah. You've seen prices go up when you buy out someone and then close them. I don't know what you mean. You've seen prices go up. How? You set the prices. Unless you're going to your competition, but that just could be a difference between stores. I don't know what you mean by you've seen prices go up. Are you talking about the market price? How much experimentation have you done? Because it sounds like you've done more than I have. Yeah. All right, so I think... Oh, you mean demand. All right, well, demand goes up. Demand shouldn't go up because you closed down a... Well, so if you close them, yes, that's true. I guess if you close them, if I buy these guys out and close it, then sure, but why do that when I can make my money back on them? You know, like why close them when I can make a serious profit on them? Like I'll spend 2.7 million on this business, and by the time I build the whole thing out to be exactly like Priorities, this business will make $500,000 a day. I'll make my money back so fast. You know what I mean? There's closing them is that's a bad decision too. If I was going to take this over, I don't know if they're going to go for this, but if I was going to take this over, would this work? It does. So I can spend 2.5 million on this and take it. So 2.5 million, and I'm already set up with, you know, some sort of capacity here, but I've definitely got to redo this business. They are not. Look at the hours of operation are atrocious. Oh my gosh. All right, we're going to go in there and fix this right up. We're going in. We're not owning just jeans. Just jeans. I think this is just going to be an extension of Priorities. We're just going to call it, you know, I don't know. It's just going to be an extension of it. So I need you guys to not be working, all right? So I need all of you. We're going to... here we go. We're going to take you guys off the cash registers. 3 are all that's working today, okay? 3 of you. All right, good. All right, let's pack it up. No? All right, I need to remove the contents first. There, like that. Place this. I had to mute myself, man. I got like so many sneezing right now. I am sick today. If anyone, you probably couldn't tell, but I'm telling you now. I'm definitely sick today. So I'm kind of muscling through this as much as I can. I honestly want to just kind of close this place down and redo it, you know? Like, there's so much to do here. So many things to fix here. And I kind of want to just, again, do it like I did with Priorities because it looked really nice. But part of me also says, you know, why don't we, I don't know, there's probably a better way to organize the store. Like, maybe we could try a different way of organizing it just for the lulz. So that's 8 of those. We're going to change this to, let's do classic... expensive. Of course, we don't have any of that. And we'll go classic expensive. Here we go. And then we've got the modern cheap female here. I just gotta try to organize the clothing so I know what I have to go get. Because so we want 8 of these. About like that. 6, 7, 8. And then we take this one and we say you are classic expensive, and then you are also classic expensive. Nope. Classic, expensive. Okay. And then we do the same thing with this stuff over here. So this stuff takes a long time to redo, you know? But this is like that tedious stuff I was talking about before when I was saying, like, you know, all we have left are just like little things to do in the game. Like we could do a lot. There's a lot to do. The game keeps you busy for sure, but yeah, at a certain point you have to ask yourself, you know, exactly how much longer am I playing, right? Does it matter if you get to, you know, is the goal, I guess it depends on your goal, right? Is the goal to own every building, to own the entire city, right? If that's the goal, then you got a long way to go. We got a long way to go. Classic, expensive. Is that 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 6 of them. So I got 2 more to do on this side. All right, so we go that. For me, the goal is not to own every building. Definitely not the goal for me. I have to make sure that these are all the same. Yeah. My goal is to just buy the big yacht. I'm good with it once I buy the big yacht. 'Cause I'll definitely be able to maintain it. It's $9 million a year. Right? Which is like $150,000 a day. It's actually not that bad. I mean, that sounds like, it sounds bad. That sounds really expensive, I know. But it's relative to everything else when you're making this much money, it's not that bad. All right, so obviously business is gonna suck today, but that's okay. So we'll say expensive, cheap, classic, expensive. Yeah, classic, expensive. Okay, so we have all 8 that we need for classic, expensive on the female side. And this gives me an idea of what I have to order in terms of like different products. What do we have to order in terms of, well, in terms of everything, right? What do we have to order? Loved your videos. Love from India. You know what I've heard? This is not a poke at India, okay? I don't want to seem like I'm like making fun of India, because I'm not. But you know what I have heard? I've noticed over my time making videos, over my time doing this, like the last 8 years of making YouTube stuff, the one thing I've consistently noticed is that if a person is from India, they're going to tell you they are from India. They always say, greetings from India. They'll always tell you that you guys must be very proud of your country. That's great. You must be very proud, because like to come in and always say that you're from India is that happens always. It's just like, yes, okay, awesome, I know where you're from. Where's everybody else from? You guys got like a, you know, where do you hail from? That's my question. Let's go in and get some stuff ordered. So just jeans. Sorry, I'm gonna be sniffing a lot. I'm trying not to, but I'm, like I said, I'm pretty sick today, so I'm trying not to here. I got a pill right in front of me. Actually, I'm gonna take it. From the UK, Netherlands, Caribbean, Alaska. UK, Toronto, yeah. Indonesia. Toronto's an awesome city. That was a lot of fun. I've been there a few times. I've never been to Alaska, though. Although I do watch a survival show where people try to survive in Alaska, so I assume it's probably quite a difficult thing to survive. I'm going to... let's just change this to... I'm just going to say Priorities Extended. It's really bad. It's a terrible name, but it's right next to Priorities. So I'm gonna like, hey, look, we've expanded into the next building over, and we're gonna, you know, take down the walls of that place. You know, they're all one big store now, and this is Priorities Extended. Maybe we'll just Pryorities X. How's that? There we go. Cape Town, South Africa, Connecticut. Will there be an Android version? I really doubt this is ever coming to mobile. I really doubt it. Maybe. It's possible. We'll see. All right, so we're gonna say a couple of things. Pedersen and Sons. I need to verify exactly how much I need to order. So we are currently at the maximum for all the clothing in which we already have. So that's modern cheap, classic cheap, modern cheap, classic. So basically all we need to order are expensive clothings for 3 separate subsections. Yes, 3 sets. So that's 8 racks times 3, 24 clothing racks. Perfect. 24 clothing racks plus all the other stuff that we would normally need to order. All right, so we are going to, it's going to take a little bit to do this. And I probably will go in and grab one of my trucks from the warehouse, to be honest, to just make this happen. But yeah, no, maybe we don't need to. Actually, we don't need to. We can start working on other businesses, right? We can start having deliveries to all sorts of businesses and set up a whole bunch of them at the same time, you know? So I'm calling right before these guys close. I guess that actually there is some time. I might be able to go get it. Let's say Pryorities X. Deliver it tomorrow morning at 10, and I want as many clothing racks as you can send is 18. So we'll take 18 of the 24 that we need. We're also going to need a lot more storage shelves, but that's my maximum order at the moment, so we'll go ahead and order that. Square Appliances, do you... We'll order the shelves from you. Say 10 shelves. We're going to need some shopping baskets too, I think. Extra ones. We can also order some of the rounded shelves from here. 7 of them, though. Pull back on the shelves a little bit. Let's do 8. 8 shelves. That's 4 for the cheap flowers, 4 for the expensive, and we need 4 for the expensive gifts. So I'll need 4 more of the rounded shelves as well. And yeah, we'll get the shelves. That's fine. Give me a cleaning station too. All right, for now, that's the order for this place. And we'll have that delivered at 1,400. And then I don't think we need anything from Mr. Scott's. We're not going to need anybody to be recruited. However, we are going to need our HR managers to cover the new employees. And right now, our HR managers are not trained enough to handle the extra that we have. Plus, I already still have lawyers that are not covered under HR. There's a lot of lawyers that aren't as well. Plus, we just inherited all of these guys. So there's definitely need for additional HR managers as well now. So I think we're going to say from city workforce, I think we'll hire... Actually, I may already have some. Yeah, I do. Let's get this one, and I really don't want to give you the mesh chair, to be honest. Large meeting table. Probably need one of those anyway in the office. It'll look better. All right, fine. That costs more than the chair does, I think. All right, so in that case, then we can call Mr. Scott's office supplies, since we're going to need that anyway. It's out of business, of course. All right, that's fine. We did what we could. Actually, why don't we leave the car here? Taxi! Right here. Because I want to get over there with a vehicle that actually has... yeah, there's a van outside this, so let's go here. Let's go here. Louisiana. Is it coming to Xbox? Like, again, I don't have any answers to whether or not it's coming to console or not. I wish I did, but I don't. I would say see the roadmap, and that will help you decide on the right answer to that question. The roadmap is your friend, I would say. Give me the computer and give me the multi-purpose chair. I think I'm down a computer, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and do this. And then I want to also talk to the store manager here too to get a delivery. And let's get... is there anything I can deliver to Pryorities X for this? Not really. I mean, okay, so I can do the cabinets, I guess, but that's really low. Planter boxes. Here we go. 1, 2 by the door, 3, 4 by the other door, 5, 6 through the hall, 7, 8 through the extended hall, and then there's 4 in the back. So that's how many planter boxes I need. Then there's 2 of the vases that look like this, And I'll eventually need a whole bunch of these, so we'll do that too. But I will need loudspeakers as well, so let's get 4 of the speakers, and that should be the delivery for Pryorities X on Tuesday. All right, sweet. I do wish I could schedule multiple deliveries in the same business. Like I wish I could tell Ica, for example, to, you know, deliver something at 10 and also deliver something at 2. I think that would be a really good thing. You know what? I could have just done the planter boxes here. I didn't really need to do that, but it's fine. I could do the other plants here while I'm here. I already got 2 ordered from the other place, right? Or is it, that was the speakers? I think that was the speakers. Where are those little plants at? When was the square? Right there, this back one here. This one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what? Let's grab a couple of these paintings because we can. All right, we'll go to checkout now. There we go. On day 200, I made about 200K-ish a day, and honestly, there isn't much to do unless I intentionally go out and create new businesses. I feel like the game needs some development for the late game. Most games need development for the late game. Most games are built that way. This one's no exception, right? There's everybody plays the early game, right? When a developer is looking to, you know, make their game appealing to people and get them to have a good time, they're going to look at the early game first, of course. How does it start? How do you onboard people in? How do you teach people, etc.? That's always going to be the first thing that they look at. So for the late game, that's in development. Like all of it's subject to change. All of it's subject to development. But you know, if you look at the roadmap, there's different business types to get into. But that doesn't really help you because you make so much money in this game. I feel like they should balance the money that you can make, and they will. They'll be balancing things like clothing shops and stuff. You know, they're not going to be super overpowered eventually, right? It's one of those things. I actually don't think I need to get anything else. No, I was down a computer before. I can buy that. But other than that, I don't think I need to get anything else. You know, I should buy one more set on the office here in case I need another HR manager. Because I might need another one. We'll grab a desk. And we'll call it good here. Because these guys are closed now anyway. Nobody's in the store. I didn't have to wait in line at all. Oh, what great customer service. These guys are on the counters just being like, when is this guy going to leave? All right, I'm missing my show. All right, how am I supposed to see and start watching season 18 of Survivor? I think they did a good job with the music, but there needs to be more songs. I like it. It's a good song. I like it. It kind of flows. I need... This is my HR office. Do you think we should spend time today reorganizing and like... Should we spend any time decorating our offices? Because there is no real need for an interior score for offices. I haven't really bothered to do that, really. I just kind of cram desks in, but... I guess I don't know my options for this. Because... I mean, so far, I had a little couch area because somebody wanted a couch. I added a television because it didn't make sense to have a couch without it. And then I've got, you know, the kitchen table thing. It's missing a chair still. Yeah, there's... I don't know. I just... I'm not convinced that there's a need for... Yeah, this is kind of a cool way to do it, you know? This is kind of a... Yeah. Oops, I don't want to move the light. This is kind of interesting. Just accidentally stumbled upon this. We could do the office like this. They kind of fit together that way. Cool. Made $1 million yesterday. With the amount of money we're making, we could just acquire a new business every day. You know? We could. Smaller businesses, but yeah. Every single day. Make $3.5 million a week from my businesses, and I love cramming expensive equipment into new businesses once you have plenty of cash to do it. Yeah. Just make your stores better. But the thing is, like, it doesn't seem like the game models that as far as like competitive advantage. Like, if you give really good customer service, you know, compared to your competitors are still going to get a good amount of business. You know, it's not like you can put them out of business just by being better than them. At least it doesn't seem like there is anyway. Maybe that's being modeled and I just don't see it. But yeah, I do see businesses closing all the time, but I would like to see the AI, or I guess you don't really call it AI, I suppose, but I would like to see, you know, non-player businesses be better designed and to provide better experience and to be better managed. You know, like that business had 5 people working a counter and they were only selling cheap clothes in that giant space. You kidding me right now? That just doesn't make sense. This is for the new business, not this. So we have more workspaces now. That's nice. And then there's this person here, which just had to have their executive desk. So I could probably just kind of slam these up against each other like this. It gives me more room. I mean, it looks a little more organized. You know? Yeah, a little bit more. Oh well. All right, this goes over to Pryorities X. And then all the deliveries we're going to have tomorrow, too. You don't decorate your office either? Yeah, I don't think it matters. Good evening from India. Hi, Varun. Yes. Good evening to you too. Oops. Hang on, I gotta go this way. Go this way. Maybe as part of the game, you could have interior decorators and task them with making your business look. See, I don't like that. What I like. I like the blueprinting idea that was earlier. Nope, this is the one. I like the blueprinting idea where you can design what you want your business to look like without having to go purchase everything. And then, you know, through that designer, you can then hit, okay, purchase and have delivered and install. And then, you know, maybe it takes, depending on how much stuff you're placing, maybe it takes a couple of days to happen. But like, basically, they would, you know, come in and deliver and set everything up for you exactly the way you designed it. I would like that. That way I wouldn't have to haul everything to each store. Because it does take a considerable amount of time to haul everything to each store. And, you know, you don't need to spend that kind of time on it, I don't think. I'm looking for my... I have a layout for priorities that I'd like to mimic. And I've already saved it once. I just have to go in and get it. So it's right... Where's my picture? Right here. Open this up in my browser. Okay, so I need to wait till daytime to decorate it because I based the spacing around the windows and how the light comes into the windows. And I can't do that at night. So I actually have to wait a little bit for this, but that's okay. I thought I left my car here. Or did I leave it at the apartment? Could have swore I did it here, but... Anyways, let's bring this over here, and then I want to just place this picture, I guess, over here. It's fine. Like that. Wow, they actually had the baskets way over here. Jeez. Way to make people walk a ridiculous distance to go get their baskets. Just a bad usage of the space. That's why we're going to fix it. Set it all up again. We're going to sell these too. We don't need this many. Let's gut these. Gut the place. I might keep the plants. We'll see. 4 of those, that sounds fine. We'll put these up against it. I probably can't keep the plants though, because if I remember correctly, my clothing section was very packed. I probably can't keep those, but we'll see. Hand truck. Bring it all the way over here. and actually... see, now the lights come through the windows, so now I could probably do it. All right, so now I can do it because of the light. See how they come through the windows? So now I can decorate the way I want. So in the interior designer, we go over... This is how I do it. I'm going to go over to the door. And we go all the way up to one past... Yeah, right here, actually. Like this. Yep. And then the shopping basket is actually here. Yeah, and then I would be like this and then over. Uh-huh. And then this goes out to here. So that's where the golden path is in priorities. And then the yellow brick road, if you will, goes up like this, past it to about here. And then also up to about here. No, hang on, that's not correct. No, the road is actually here. It looks like. Yeah, it's here. So this goes back to the way it was. Yeah. So that'll help me in laying out everything that I need to lay out. Where it needs to go. And then we'll do the last part of the brick road. We'll do that later too. Like standing right where I need to put this thing. All right, good. So we need to get rest and all that stuff now. My character's about to just pass out from exhaustion. Where's my taxi? Taxi! The taxis are better than having your own car. That's what they told me. They told me they were better. Where's the taxis? Man. 100% logistics manager, big truck, 1 bay equals 8 locations. Yeah, I know. Oh, you're probably talking to somebody else. Good afternoon, Charlie and Chad. I think something went wrong on my warehouse. Only 8 delivery places. The big truck. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You probably have a warehouse that only has 1 bay. But guys, taxis are better, right? Just use taxis all the time. You don't need a car. That's what you said. Will you play Kerbal Space Program 2? Yeah, I've played it a couple times already. I do plan to play it a lot more. I'm just kind of waiting for it to get itself developed, I guess, a bit more. Just a little more. Oh, look, there's a taxi right next to the metro. Pass. My house is there. So metro is here. Is there a bug that prevents the clothing racks from restocking automatically overnight? Sometimes I find them empty. It sounds like you don't have enough in stock. Your employees will automatically stock every rack or shelf when it hits 0. Your employees will automatically restock it. But if you don't have enough in stock, then of course it won't. Man, whose idea was it to just take taxi cabs? I'm just drilling into it right now. Seriously though, it's not. It's not a good substitute for just having your own car. Just use it. Just do it. Your life will be greatly improved. Okay, I don't have enough time to sleep because I've got I got deliveries, so we're just gonna have to chug a soda. All right, we're gonna need to use some caffeine today because we got deliveries to do. There we go. There's my soda. I'll help a little bit. There's my delivery. Let's go get it. Okay, at this particular instance, the taxi cab would be better because it's right there. But if it's not right there, then it's not worth it. In that very specific instance, okay? Grab the hand truck. Let's go. I probably should get one of those IKEA hand trucks too. Probably should. We'll see. Clothing racks. So we want to just add another row of 8. I'm going to do the clothing racks first this time. In my experience with setting this up twice already, the clothing racks are the part that takes the most time out of my life. Everything else is a fairly quick setup. The clothing racks are always more time. So I'm going to start with those because they're the most difficult. They're most difficult because there's so many different types of products, and it's setting them up to be the right, the right product lineup, I guess, is part that takes time. And just making sure I have, okay, how many of this expensive, classic expensive, modern expensive, male, female, etc. It's very time consuming compared to everything else. Most other things that you set in the store will just set itself to what the product you want. Like the little display cases they're automatically set to cheap gifts, that kind of thing. So I'm gonna park that right there for now, just to get it off the sidewalk. And a little bit more. Just a wee bit more. All right. So I need to make rows of 8. So this is 8 of something. It's not anything particular, but that's a row of 8. So we'll do another row of 8 over here. Probably shouldn't even be open right now, to be honest, but it's fine. Money is money. Now that we only have 3 employees. Although they're not getting trained. I could probably be training them right now. I decorated the floor a little bit, though, so maybe people will like it better. I am rescuing a business, after all. You could tell that Just Jeans was not set up for success. We're going to transform it into something that is much more successful. And that. And that. If anybody has any questions about the game, feel free to ask. I will try to pay as much attention to chat as possible. I know I'm getting a little bit carried away with certain things here, but I am going to try to make sure I'm in with chat as much as possible today. So if anybody has anything that they are curious about or wants an opinion on or whatever, I'm right here for it. Now, let's go get an IKEA one, though. An IKEA cart, because apparently that works now for me. It didn't work before. I swear it didn't work. It's just something I just simply could not do, and now I can, so I will do it now. Caught you live. This game took too many hours from my life. Yeah, there's a lot to do. They've done a pretty good job at making sure that there's a lot to do in the game, so I like it that way. Actually, what I should do right now is go to my employees and make sure people actually have tasks. So these guys have no tasks, which is interesting. I want you guys to have super. Yes, I know I can do the take. I know. Every time, somebody's always telling me that every single time they see it. It's like, I am aware this happens. I've used it several times. All right. It's just if there's only 4 of them, I do it because I want to see the other stuff that they want at the same time. All right. These guys are not happy because their schedule is bad. I mean, can I do something about your schedule, sir? Oh, you know what it is? Hang on. Try this. Let's extend the hours like this. Do that for every day and then autofill it. Can we have people happy now? So we got people that are working weekends that don't want weekends. Right? No weekends for Alicia. So you must be working Sunday. She is. Pop you out of there. You want 5 days a week. I don't know how many days you have currently, but you're already working that day, so no thanks. You want 5 days a week too. Evelyn, you're there. Is that good for you? It's good for you. Okay, good. Alicia wants part-time. So let's come over to, I don't know, just extend the hours to midnight. Why not? Like, let's just do this. Just add more hours so that people can have more work days. Yeah, there we go. Everybody's happy? Not everybody. Scott wants 5 days a week. 1, 2, 3. He's got not enough days. There. What? But you also want part-time. You dick. Scott, you're such a dick. My gosh, Scott. Scott's that guy in the office that complains all the time. You know he is. Put Alicia here. 24. All right. Scott, can you be happy now? No, because that's only 4 days a week. Really? People who want to be part-time and also want to work 5 days, you suck. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. You know why it's fine? Because I'm gonna put you on cleaning duty. I'm gonna make you clean, Scott. Fire all the fussy staff. Yeah, I know. They should be fired, all of them. They're so needy. Is there a limit to how much merchandise your delivery driver can deliver to your store at one time? No. Like, you could tell it to deliver 1 million of something. And as long as you have 1 million of that thing, as long as you have it in stock in your warehouse, it will deliver it. It comes in at midnight, so you could think of it like they're making multiple trips overnight or something if you want to, but whatever makes you feel comfortable about it. All right, storage shelves. We want those. Shopping baskets. We got those. Shopping basket's gonna go there. And we're just gonna bring this all the way into about here. And let's flip this over. We'll start at the back wall, I guess. Now, all the stores, right, they'll only deliver 18 products at a time. Because they use those vans. The same van I have, right? They use those. So they'll only deliver 18 because one of the spaces in the van is occupied by a hand truck, and the other space in the van is occupied by the pallet they're bringing you. And so they'll bring you 18 things plus the hand truck and the pallet on the truck. All right, cleaning station. Now I can get Scott cleaning. Scott wants to be fussy? Fine. Be fussy, Scott. Here's what I think of your fussness. Scott wants to be fussy? Oh, look. He doesn't work today. Yes, he does. He cleans. That's what he does. He scrubs the damn toilets. Oh, but you want to be part-time. I can fix that. Look, you don't work this day anymore. But, yeah, I know. You work cleaning duty now. But suck it, Scott. That's what you get. All right. Alicia wants part-time. She's already working that day. You can have an extended hours. Congrats, Alicia. You have a longer day on Mondays. You know? Mondays are good for you. Here you go. 5 days a week. Oh, you probably work another shift somewhere, don't you, Scott? Sure do. Bye. Now you don't. Alicia works longer hours now. The 30. Ta-da! Scott works on the toilets again. Here you go, Scott. Enjoy that. 5 days a week. 1, 2, 3. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I have to make sure Scott works the weekends. I have to make sure of that. Otherwise, what's the point of life? Okay, that's good. No more things for Scott. So now everybody else needs to chime in here a little bit too. Zachary wants 5 days a week. Zachary's gonna be greedy too. Here you go. What do you think of that? He wants a clean work environment too. Guess who the new toilet scrubber is? How many days? Like, seriously, part-time, 5 days a week? You suck. Every single one of you is. 1, 2, 3. Wait, you don't work that day, do you? Tuesday? Yeah, he does at the end. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it just 4? 1, 2, 3. Oh, right. I put him on cleaning duty, but he already works that day, so I didn't gain a day. That's why. Gotcha. Well, you get to work Sundays too. Ha. But you also want to be part-time. Lame. All right. So you don't work this day. And you only work like that. I don't know. Like, I'm trying to make you all happy, right? 5 days a week again. You're killing me. You're killing me right now. Honestly, I probably should just fire his ass. I should. Fire all the needy employees and just get new people in, you know? But I don't want to. I don't want to be that kind of boss, okay? I don't want to be that guy. All right, I want to be the boss everybody likes to work for, all right? And you don't get to have friends in the workplace. You know, I realize that we're not supposed to be friends. But you don't get friends in the workplace by being a dick. Alright? You just gotta... Sometimes you just gotta... Wait. Right here. Zach, work here. There. And then I need to take an hour away from you somewhere. Tell you what, why don't we give you back that hour and we'll take that shift away from you. I can't do that because then he needs 5 days a week. Taking 2 hours away at the end. Whatever, fine. Are you happy now? Can everybody be happy now? I just don't want people quitting, all right? I want everyone to be satisfied with their new boss. Okay, we're all satisfied. Everyone's friends now. Jeez. Rounded shelves. We'll do flowers. Flowers go here. And here. And here. Like this. Yep. And then on this side, same thing. Flowers go here. Here. And here. Yeah. Want to be able to rotate the other direction. And then there was one extra on the side here. And then there'd be another one on the side here too. No! I'm certain I clicked the floor. I'm certain I did. Go back and look at the tape. I know I clicked the floor to stop him from walking away. Ugh. Lost my cart. Alright. Alright, so that's some things. I don't feel like we did enough. I found I plan all stores for all days the same. Secondary wishes from employees don't seem to matter as long as you fulfill their part-time, full-time wish. I'm gonna give them what they want. I want them happy. I'm a people pleaser. That's what I do. I wouldn't be a very good boss. Or I'd be a very good one, depending on who you are, I guess. So we have classic expensive, classic cheap. These are all female. So now we want modern expensive, right? I'm right on this, yes? Modern expensive for all of these. Didn't there used to be a way to change all these in bulk? I could have swore there was a way to do that. Change all of them in bulk. Like one of the alphas, I thought. One of the early betas. I don't know. I forget. I wish there was, though. Like, I would love the ability to just drag a box and highlight a bunch of different things instead of setting. Ugh. What's that thing I say? How many people have been in this channel for like a year and a half plus? There's a thing I say pretty much every game we play, it seems. There's an action. That's how it starts. If there's an action the player needs to do over and over again, make it so that the player can do it in bulk. It happens all the time. Every single game we play, every single dev we play games with doesn't seem to think the bulk actions are worth it. And maybe they aren't. Maybe they're incredibly expensive to encode or something. Maybe it's really difficult to code that, but ugh. Just feels like bulk actions are so good, and then like you get games like Evil Genius that won't let you do it, and then I don't know. You placed merchandise on an IKEA cart outside of AJ's store to see if they would stay there in one of your videos. Did the experiment work? Yes, as long as there's a product on the cart does not despawn. But the problem is I just walked out of the store with nothing on the cart, so it despawned. All right, where is it? Insights. Let me see. 75 is our max. That means we have all the clothing, right? Classic cheap, classic expensive on the female. Good. Modern cheap. Classic cheap on the... Can you just put these next to each other, right? Like, I like this. Classic expensive. Like, all the classics are there. Done. Put them next to each other. Modern cheap. Classic cheap. Okay, all the cheap males are done. And then modern cheap female is... I want to be able to organize this. Well, just count this. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. We're missing something. There should be 8 different SKUs for clothing. Missing modern. Modern expensive male. Modern expensive female. Modern cheap female. Modern cheap male. Classic cheap male. Classic cheap female. Classic expensive female. Classic expensive male. That's what I'm missing. This is why clothing takes forever to do. Classic expensive male. That's what we're missing. All right, then. No, don't sell that. Don't you dare sell that. I need that. It'll be like, I don't know, I think probably right about here. About where that will end up being. Just bring it inside. We're gonna end up doing some stuff with our van anyways. Can you come in and watch the cleaners? Gotta make sure they earn their minimum wage. Man, some of the cleaners are really expensive. But no, you don't see cleaners work. You just see the floors get done. I would like to see more actions out of your employees. At the moment, employees just stay at their stations and they don't do anything. I would love to see more actions out of them. You know, like restocking shelves, that kind of thing. Now, in the restaurants, it's a good example of your employees having to do things, right? They have to actually go and get the thing, and then they serve it to you at the counter, right? There's that happening, and I like that. Employee of the month pictures here. All right. So now all that's left to do, I don't need that. Let's just park this. Now we just need to get our additional deliveries and keep going on it. Now, I think now that we can get most of this stuff delivered, though, we'll have enough money stored in a second to start buying other businesses, right? But I think before I buy any other business, start investing in any other business, I think before I do that, I would like to... all right, you know what? My parking is really annoying here. Let's fix this. Thank you. Stop double parking, asshole. I would like to pay my taxes before I buy any other businesses, because I know I'll forget. I know it'll happen. We'll be doing things, and then it'll be like, oh crap, it's day 199 and I only have 4 million and I won't be able to pay my taxes in time. So I'm gonna make sure I pay those taxes first. Will they come up with a store manager who does what you're doing for each store? Well, that's what you're... I mean, wait, what am I doing for each store? What action do you need from... I guess that's the question. What action do you need them to do that they aren't already doing for me? Because, like, I don't get it. I have HR managers that manage, well, HR. Which I guess reminds me, I don't have these guys actually doing anything right now, so that's a bit of a problem. Why don't we just put them to work? Just put them to work right now. Go to HR. Schedule. Workstations. Should have had this done a while ago. You and you. Is that it? Yeah, so I have 2 spare workstations. Great. 8:59. We should be able to order more stuff. Let's see. What do we need for the store? AJ's. We need AJ to bring... I mean, pretty much just everything. Everything comes from AJ's. That's the problem. So, let's have you bring the 8 wine shelves. And let's have you bring the 10 jewelry cases. Is it 10? Yeah, 5 of each. Yeah, they do 15 each. So you need 5 of each to fill the store. So 10 jewelry cases. We'll have you deliver that stuff tomorrow. Done. And then we're going to go to AJ's and pick up a bunch of stuff. I think they need another store. They need another AJ's, to be honest. Because right now... nope, wrong vehicle for this. Definitely the wrong vehicle for this. We're going in the van. Move out of my way, taxi. How many episodes are left, do you think? I don't know. I don't normally plan things ahead for an episode number. Depends on how much progress we get today. I'm ending when we buy the... I'm pretty much ending when we buy the yacht, the big yacht. So, however long it takes me to get to 99 million in the bank and buy it. Which I mean, honestly, I could just go to the casino and save scum it. But, you know, I don't play like that. Not that I judge. If you do play like that, that's fine. It's fine with me. All right, there's one clothing rack here. So we need 7 more. So we'll just go boom, 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 boom. That would be like that. There we go. Let's grab a trash bin too. The problem is that this is the only store that sells all the equipment we need for most of our businesses. And so I hope that they just consider adding another appliance store that's similar to AJ's, where it has a lot of this other stuff, because, you know, come on. 6 product panels. I think I need another shopping basket. Just one more. And then the barriers. We need to shop barriers too for our design. Ding ding. All right, there we go. 17. If anybody's got like a whole bunch of time to kill today, and you're interested in joining me, I used to, for a little bit there, I was playing, oh, I need more shot barriers, my bad. For a little bit there, I was playing Star Citizen on YouTube, and I've since moved it to Twitch. And so I'm playing that pretty much every day this week, including today. I'll be coming back in on that about an hour or so after this stream ends. So if anybody wants to chill and hang out with me on Twitch, you can do so. Link will be in the description. You can just search twitch.tv/my name as well. That'll do it too. I don't really think I need... I forget how many shelves I need in this store, so I'll just buy a bunch of them, because if I have too many, I can always move them to a different business. Delos5, loving the ongoing tycoonery. Thank you for the 1 month. For the 1 month? How come I'm not getting my alerts? They're not popping up. That's not cool. OBS, right? This person has decided to support me. You should be thanking them. Damn streaming software. Even though we didn't get the alert that pops up and says thank you, I am appreciative of you. Thank you for supporting my channel. It's the only reason I can do things as much as I can. 100% of all your membership money and Patreon supporters, and now Twitch subscribers too. I'm doing that money too. 100% of everything you guys are sending is going to childcare, so that I can. This is the wrong building. This is the wrong building. So that I can create more content for you. Every hour that I can have my daughter watched by somebody else is an hour I can spend working on videos. So thank you for that. Appreciate it. Well, that alert works, apparently. Thank you for the 250 euros, which apparently is $2.65. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Hey, truck, you know, I'm a pretty understanding person, okay? But you're being kind of a tool bag, okay? You think that I'm going to move for you? Just back up and get out of here. I'm not even in the van anymore. I'm not going to move for you. All right. Let's go all the way over and drop that there. Okay, so let's grab the handcart. There is a delivery out front, so we'll take care of that first. All the planter boxes have arrived. That's great. So we want the planter box to be here. Yep, right here. And also there's another one that is on this side, one out. It's not supposed to be there. It's supposed to be one out. So it's like that. No, it's 2 out. Yeah, it's 2 out. That's why the baskets are here, because there's another bigger plant that goes on that side. All right, and then this one goes the same way. It'd be 2 out, so it'd be there. And then this one is 2 out there, like that. I like it when music plays. How come it's so awkward when it's quiet? Got you covered, fam. I got you covered. Here, ready? Here you go. Now, you have music when it comes into the building. Happy? You can hear music now. You're welcome. I think it's there. Forget where it is. I think it's here. I'll have to move it later anyway. It's fine. Are you able to have more concurrent or bigger deliveries planned from AJ's? No. 1 delivery per place is able to be scheduled, and that's the part I hope they change. As long as the deliveries don't happen at the same time, I don't see any reason why I can't have multiple deliveries scheduled. But at the moment, that's the way the game is. How far back are you? Actually, you're like right up against it. Yeah. And then on the other side, same thing. Like this. And then after that, there's another one that's like 2 spaces away. It's about there. And then there's another one that is here, like this. Yeah, like that. Yeah. Store's coming together. It'll be good. It'll happen eventually. Lots of stuff left to do there. Been away a while. Come back and there's jewelry and wine deluxe decisions. What? Throw my coins in the childcare purse. Yeah, I appreciate that. Thanks so much. I think your last episode should be to not pay your taxes and go to the IRS jail. You won't actually go to jail. The IRS simply seizes some of your assets to pay for it. So they might take a whole business, or they'll take a bunch of equipment or something. But yeah, they're. I'm pretty sure all the clothing needs to be moved, because this is where my plants go, is over here now. So I'm just gonna set these down here for now. Actually, the planter box can just. Let's just set it here for now, on the path. And then this can just go on the path for now, so it's out of the way. All right, and then these 2 plants, they go here and here. Like that. All right. I need 2 more of those too, but let's call AJ's. Get them another delivery scheduled for today. What? Oh, their delivery's tomorrow. Right, of course. You can't have anything delivered for today either. All right, seriously, that truck is still there? What a jerk. At this point, he's the jerk. All right. Hello from India. Hi, Shadows. I told you guys. I told you. Didn't I? I called it. Been doing this a long time. Every time. You will know it. How you doing, man? Good to see you. I like this song. It's got a business notion to it, like, you know, they hate when I elevate, when I move myself up in the world, kind of thing. Frank Bentley. I wonder if that's a real. Is that the guy's actual name, or is that a made-up name for the game? Right? You know, because Bentley, expensive car, right? Do you think they'll come up with a store manager who does what you're doing? No, I already answered that question, Hazik. If that's how you say your name, I'm sorry if I messed that up. I already answered that question. Like, I countered it. I was like, what do you want them to do that they're not already doing? Like, they're already doing things for me. What do you want them to do that they're not already doing? Like, my HR manager's already taking care of scheduling and employee training and, you know, substituting them when they call in sick. My purchasing managers are already buying things when I need it. My logistics people are already bringing it to the store. My employees are already stocking the shelves. Like, what else is needed, you know? Aside from a designer, right? Aside from, like, that blueprint idea I was talking about earlier where you can have somebody come in and just place things when you design the store. I mean, as soon as you have all those functions, there's not really anything for the player to do. Kind of at that point, you're just sort of like, well, yep, I buy buildings and then I set a couple buttons and then I go sleep. That becomes it, you know, which I guess in real life would be awesome, but in the game, I don't know, in my opinion, it kind of makes a boring game. But I don't know what else. KK, hello from India, really? You've been here for a while. Are you just like waiting for this or what? You're just waiting to bring that out? Oh, that's good. I had a bug where the game would actually let me consume the wine I was stocking. Did it, you know, did it affect you in a certain way? Did it affect you? Did you notice, you know, did you get blurred vision or something? Stack of shopping baskets. One last bit of shopping baskets right here. Okay. Shopping baskets are done. Shop barriers are done. Yep. And then... there we go. Yeah, I like the music too. There's not enough of it, so like they need more songs, and I'm pretty sure more is coming. If I remember correctly, when Jonas was talking with me last week, I believe he said there are 20 more songs that are approved and yet to be implemented, so... probably next major patch. You have 20 additional songs added, I believe is what he said. So there'll be more. I would like it. I brought this up. I have absolutely no, how do I word this? No expectations of this actually happening. But I would love to like have a radio talk show. And to record, you know, I could record like 100 snippets. Me, you know, or somebody could do it. It doesn't have to be me, but like, you know, record like 100 snippets, like little segments and stuff that segue into songs or other parts of the radio show. And this song is actually quite distracting. I'm changing it. And then that way you get like a morning radio show on there too, and you could the way I compared it when I was talking with him is like, I think GTA, they have some really funny snippets there, right? Obviously the ones for this game would be more family friendly than that. It would probably be centered around businesses and stuff too, you know, like general entrepreneurship type thing. But I would like it to, you know, to have the opportunity at least, or have somebody at least do it, to where there can be, you know, bring some humor into the radio shows, basically what I'm saying. I love GTA Radio. The satire is incredibly self-aware. Yeah. I think, I have a great voice for radio, thanks. That's been an ongoing theme, actually, on my, no fresh food. We're out of food. Grocery trip. Wait a minute. That's not a grocery store anymore. The thing that I thought was a grocery store is not a grocery store any longer. It must have went out of business. It did. The retail space is open now. It went out of business. But it's just down here. Okay. Well, we can go down there then. That's been a theme, though. It's WCHAR Radio. On Twitch, we would talk about that. Wait, this is the appliance store. No, Elgato. Oh my God, this is Elgato Foods. We live this close to my roots? I didn't even realize I was this close to where we started. Like my fancy apartment is just on the road here, and like my first apartment is like right there. Huh, this is my first job. Incredible. Buy some food. There you go. Nom nom. Put it in the truck. So I'm gonna do like, I don't know, I'll buy like 50. I haven't seen a limit yet to the fridge, so kind of want to test that too. Supercar is bad for doing groceries. I can bring 30 home. But has anybody seen that there's a limit to the fridge yet? I haven't explored that. Because like, who does that? Who actually explores that? Did you do the IRS thing? Not yet. Not yet. I have to get to 5 million in the bank before I can pay my taxes. Imagine having that as your first world problem. Just like, man, I gotta pay my taxes, but I need 5 million in the bank in order to do it. I've got like 1,200 in it. Why would you buy 1,200 food? Come on, don't do this. Come on, don't make up numbers. You know how long it would take you to buy? You can only buy 10 at a time. Like, why would you do this 120 times in a row? Come on now. Come on now. I don't even think this would take you like a week to do, right? It would take you a week in game to buy that much food. What do you think of the idea to have an assistant in the game where you can set up businesses in a blueprint type style, setting up businesses with like 20 plus employees? So boring in the end game. Again, I gotta ask, like, what do you want them? This is the specific thing, right? Like, what do you want them to be able to do for you that currently only you can do, right? We talked about the blueprint thing already. That's one thing, but like, is there anything else? Because the blueprint thing could just be a designer. I really don't think that should be an employee. I really think that should be a very expensive, by the way, service that's provided to the player. Like an interior designer, which would cost you like 20 grand to have all your stuff placed for you. And have, like, you design it the way you want to see it, and then, you know, you pay like 20 grand on top of the price of all the stuff to get delivered, and a delivery fee. Like, really make it expensive for the player is what I'm saying. I think that should be the way that goes, personally. All right, so I'm just gonna drop this off in my fridge. And then as I come back out, if there's a parking space available, I'll take it, but there isn't. No parking spaces. I don't want tickets. All right. Actually, I wanted to test something. Somebody said that if I'm in the inventory screen, I won't get a parking ticket. So let's test that theory. I'm managing inventory now. See, I'm managing inventory. I'm managing inventory. Look, I'm in the truck and no parking ticket. Nice. Nice. So it does work. All right, good. My fridge is too far away. Bring it here. Think about, like, you could just do that, right? Oh, I don't want to bring my groceries so far. Just move your fridge. Be closer. Honestly, if there's no parking ticket, then why am I walking so far to my van? You know? Why walk so far to my van? Why not just... Well, I don't want to hit my car. That'd be very expensive. Right? Just, you know, back it up. Back it right up in there. This is the new loading zone, don't you know? 100K per blueprint is fine by me. Yeah, I wouldn't pay that much for it. I think it should be reasonably priced so that people want to use the feature, but not so reasonable as the people never want to do things themselves. You know, like there's the balance to that. Oh, I can't get out. I went too close. All right, see, I'm delivering tons of food today. And we should have had a delivery, so we should probably be able to call AG now and get another delivery going. Yep. So we want Pryorities X. And what else do we need? We got the jewelry cases delivered. We already have all the product shelves. Baskets, shop barriers, all done. Product panels are done. I think we had wine shelves delivered. That last delivery from AJ, I believe, was these two things. It was 10 of these and 8 of these. So the last things to get delivered then, I suppose, would be I need 8 of the cigar shelves. And wasn't there... Oh, right. These guys don't sell the rounded shelves. That's right. That's it then, right? Is there anything else? I guess I can do a couple more storage shelves. I don't think there's anything else. Maybe the drawers and stuff, because we want to serve coffee, right? Yeah. So we'll have the cabinet with drawers, and then we'll serve coffee later. So that'll be the next delivery. And then we need more of the rounded shelves as well. So be like this, and then we'll have this delivered at 2 tomorrow, and then the rounded shelves, I believe it's no, I don't think we need any more of these. We have the flowers. Cheap flowers, expensive flowers. I don't think we have the expensive gifts though, which is 15 each. Yeah, so we need 5 of these for the expensive gifts. We could also get like some drink fridges, I guess, to sell soda. I don't remember us doing that for the original. Did we sell soda in original Priorities? Actually, I think it was up near the front of the store, right? I don't know. We'll have the rest of this delivery be some storage shelves. Always buy storage shelves. Always. Okay, is that it? No, we got more food to take in real quick. Then we're done. I probably should have just used the damn hand truck. What's wrong with me? Oh. Okay. We didn't use the hand truck. Fine. 3.2 million. I mean, we kind of need to, you know. I think it's going to take 2 more days to start paying our taxes. All right, so let's go back real quick in here. I would love to be able to create rooms too, big homie Mac. Welcome in. I want to be able to do that too. Tow truck company to move cars in your way would be nice. Just like, hey, this particular parking spot that you're in, that's mine, okay? Seriously. We have a lot of these shelves already in, so I just need to make sure that we have the equipment so that we can define it. So we need to go expensive flowers in here. Then cheap flowers was here. Expensive flowers was here. Yep, and then another cheap flower here. That makes 3 cheap flowers. No, there was supposed to be another shelf here. Yeah, I'm down 1 rounded shelf. I need more. Yeah. This one's going to be a cheap flower. This is going to be an expensive flowers. Expensive flowers. Expensive flowers. All right, there's 5 expensive flowers, and we're down 2 storage shelves, or 2 rounded shelves. Yep. So what I want to do is, just so I can get the deliveries going. That's weird. I should be able to go through that. Oh, interesting, because it's turned diagonally. That's why. That's interesting. Okay. Get 2 of these and 2 of these. All right. Wine shelf is gonna go over here, and then we're gonna say jewelry showcase there and there. And then we'll just, you know, set the stuff over here for later. All right, so you are going to be cheap jewelry, you're going to be expensive jewelry, and you're going to be bottles of wine. Good. Okay, now take our logistics person, add Pryorities X. There it is. And then we can have the stuff brought in. So we want 1,200 to that, 1,200 to this, 1,200 to this, 1,200 to this, etc., etc., etc. Like this. Paper bags, we want, let's say 3,100. Why not? Expensive flowers, what was it per shelf? 60, I think, is per shelf on that. So let's do 350. Expensive flowers, or sorry, cheap flowers, I think are 100 per shelf, if I remember correctly. So let's do like maybe 550 on that. Cheap gifts, we'll do 200 per shelf. So we're looking at 5 shelves, 1,000. Let's say 1,200. They can restock. It's fine. Bottles of wine are 72 per shelf. We'll do 350. Let's do 400. Expensive jewelry is 50 per shelf, but there's gonna be 10 of those, so we'll do 600 here. No, there's 5 of those. My bad. 5 of those. So we can get away with 350 honestly on this. And then cheap jewelry is the same thing. We'll do 400. All right. So that takes care of the stocking. So they'll stock the storage shelves tomorrow. And then we might be getting the point, I think. We might be getting close to the point where I need to bring this stuff inside anyway, just so there's any future deliveries. But I think we're getting close to the point now where we're going to have to start buying more, keeping more in our warehouse. I have enough storage shelves, though, I think. Enough pallets to hold it all. Might need a new warehouse soon. Possible, anyway. Takes a bit to load into the buildings now. I haven't noticed the slowdown like that before. It'd be cool if they added a professional sports team to the end game. Office space for business side. Team, coaches, design the stadium. That's a little outside the scope of the game, but I mean, like people who own the teams, if you buy a sports team, you don't really design the stadium, you know? But maybe a DLC. I'll say that. Like, that could be a DLC thing, maybe. I think it would have to be a paid DLC, because it's going to take a lot of work for something like that. If he's going to spend that kind of time on it, to put that in the game, he's got to get paid for it, you know? Free update on that would be kind of hellish, in my opinion. How did that plant get over... Oh, because I made it to be equal with that one. Nah, whatever, it's fine. I'm just gonna chill and watch television for the rest of the night. Actually, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, God, the whole time. Yeah, what a waste. Hang on. Yeah, so you guys should be getting managed by HR. Right, yeah, of course. You guys should be getting managed by HR. Ugh. Including the other HR manager. Yep. My gosh, what have I done? What have I done? As long as you're including the HR manager, yep, okay. Oh, what a mistake. What a mistake that was. It was only one day though, right? I think it was only one day. Oh, we're good, okay. Some television tonight. How about arcade machines at the pizza joint? Yeah, it'd be cool. Like, honestly, what really will set this off, to be honest, is what's already planned, and that's mod support. Mod support will change so much on this. We're gonna be able to add so many things to the game. It'll be crazy. I think that'll be really cool to have that. I'm curious, what's your employment background? All this project management, does it suit your skill set, or is this a way to get your fix if you don't if you don't in your job? I've been self-employed for I haven't held a job working for another like a specific boss since college. So it would be since right after college, I guess. So the last job I had with regards to like having a set boss that wasn't a client of my own was when I worked for WPMU Dev in Australia. I was obviously a remote worker. So like the company's based in Perth, but I was obviously, you know, still here in Detroit. That was the last like working for an employer I've had, but I've worked in the restaurant industry. I've worked at office jobs. I've worked telemarketing, which was just terrible. I don't recommend it. Yeah, I've worked a lot of different things. But, you know, I have like 5 years of McDonald's working experience under my belt too. But then I went self-employed. I started doing media production stuff for a variety of clients around the world. I still do commercial voiceovers for select companies across the world. I do tutorials for software. So if, you know, there's a company who's creating an app, they want someone to demonstrate how their app works in like a video or something. That's something I do. You know, I've worked with, you know, I mean, I worked with Jonas as one example of like voiceover work I do. I worked with Jonas to do his update videos for the game. I actually need the paths to be made before I know where these go. Yeah, I need the paths to be made for this. So the paths on this, there should be one more right here, or it's here. Yeah, right here. And actually, I have a really low customer capacity right now because I'm an idiot and didn't remove this bottle of wine shelf. So I have a 10 customer capacity in this business all day yesterday. That's a big oof. But we're going to put all of that stuff in there now, so I guess it's fine. And then I need to organize these the way they were before. So we're going to say like this and like this. I need to get all the clothing sorted out, though. I said I was going to do the clothing first, and then I just didn't. Just put this packed up. You know what, honestly, let's just do the clothing first. Pack these up so that we don't have to have them in the store. Because this store probably lost money yesterday. Yeah, 45 capacity now because of the cheap flowers. Yeah, so it's like the growing pains of it all. Do we even get cheap gifts delivered? These are all empty. I should have had these. These should be full. This should be full. Unless there wasn't enough room to deliver it all. There should have been enough shelving space for it. I don't know. Mods would be awesome. Yeah, exactly. Mods will change this game a lot. It'll be great. Let's just leave that there. Where are my storage shelves? No, wine shelves will be over here. All right, I need to figure out where this is. So I'm thinking probably... It looks like there is a clothing shelf. I'm looking at the picture I have. It looks like there's a clothing shelf lined up about here. And then the path goes. That's what it looks like anyway. I think it's one over actually here. Then the path from there. If I'm correct on this, and I think I am, that's where the path is. And yeah, it should go through. Yeah, it goes through this light area. So this is where this path is. Like that. Yes. That looks... it could be one more over, though. Could be one more over. I think it is. One more over. I'll know once we start placing other stuff, but I think this is where the path is. Yeah, I think that's probably better. That looks better. All right, so if that's the case, then you are right up against the path, like this. No, like right up against it. Yeah, that's where the clothing will go. But it's expensive stuff that goes here. It doesn't really matter, but just as long as the clothing has some organization to it. Just kind of move things around a little bit here. Okay. So it's modern expensive males on this side. And it goes starting at the wall. What are these? These are classic expensive, right? I think I remember classic expensive being the thing that we were lacking for males. Yeah. Like this. See how long this takes? And this is starting with stuff already in the store, albeit pretty bare, but it's starting with stuff already in the store. So it just takes a long time, which, I mean, like, it's part of the gameplay loop, right? But at the same time, yeah, like having a way to just have someone else come in and design it, or not design it. I still don't think other people should be able to design it. I still think that should be up to the player, but you know, having someone else come in and just like install the design I want so that I don't have to wait for the deliveries, that would have been better. Modern expensive. So one, these two, and then one, because there's going to be a walkway there. So it's more like this. Yep, and then like this. Yeah, it's like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There should be 8 rows. Yeah, 8 rows. So then this is the modern expensive male. So what are all these? These are... Did I overdo it on modern expensive? Oh, I think classic expensive is what I should have been doing. Right? It's supposed to be classic expensive. Yeah, like this. All right, we'll fix it. So many racks to fix. So many different options. There we go. I have enough storage. But I also have more storage shelves coming too, so it's fine. But I have enough storage. Like, there's a whole 2 shelves here that aren't even used yet. But I am, like I said, I have more coming, so it's fine. It'll all be fine. Actually, I think it starts here, right? Yeah, we do it like this. No, this one stays. And this one slides over like that. I'm trying to remember how I had it in the other stores. There's so much room in here. Just do it like this. Yeah, I mean, I will need more, I guess, but I have enough for what I already have in stock, I guess, was what I'm saying. Because stuff's already out on the floor. Put 3 here. Yeah, this is the right spacing. We're good on the spacing now. And then we have these things go back to back. Like that. I think... Actually, that's not how that goes, I don't think. Should be a row of 4 racks up until the changing table, or the changing room. So that's why these potted plants are in a bad spot. Wait, I don't think that's the right one. That's classic cheap. We want this along the wall like this. So classic. There's another classic cheap there. Pull it out. That's here. Expensive, expensive, expensive. 7 and then 8. And the 8 goes, I think, here, which is right next to where the other, because there's going to be more of these plants too. More planted areas too. So I think it goes up like this actually. And then about like that. And then like that. I think. Where's my plants? This one. Get this out of the way. You go here. Like that. Yeah, these are still undefined too. I gotta figure that out. It's why are there undefined racks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have extra racks. I have 2 extras. Okay. Bought too many. Rather have too many than not enough. What are recommended settings for driving vehicles? WASD is killing me. I'm a newbie. I mean, WASD is like the standard control scheme for all PC gaming, so I would say that is the recommended. Do you not use WASD on anything before? That's really surprising. Unless you're like really new to PC gaming in general. Because WASD is like, that is the gold standard for control in all PC games. So I would, if I had to recommend something, if you're new to PC gaming, I would say my recommendation is to get used to it. Because that is, you're not going to find a better control scheme for PC gaming. That's just the way it is. I mean, W being forward, it's just, think of it like arrow keys. Think of WASD as arrow keys. You just set your hand on it and you just, you know, use your middle finger to go forward and back. Use your pointer finger and ring finger to go side to side. I'm pretty sure this is how I had this. As long as these are still male clothing. Yeah. Not that it matters. Doesn't really matter if these are still male clothing, but pretty sure that's how I had it laid out. That, and then there'd be 2 more here and here. And then 1 more goes like this. Yep, like this. Okay, that's the male side setup. There we go. Male side is set up. Female side. It takes a bit of time. Takes time out of our lives. Especially when there's customers standing in the way. Get out of my way. Can't you see I'm trying to set up a good shopping experience for you? On an expensive, we'll put that down here. Classic expensive, we'll put that along the wall. Yeah. This goes along the wall back here. Like that. And classic cheap is going in the middle. Yeah. Modern expensives down here. I know this is really tedious stuff. I know. Like it's one of those things where it's really riveting content. It's like one of those I would be skipping all of this in a video, right? That kind of thing. But if this is, we've reached the point of the game now where you're gonna have several days between videos now if I skip all this. And that's realistically just what's gonna happen anyway, I think. But you know, I wanted to hang out with you guys and to talk about the game and be here in real time and stuff for a little while. And this is the only way to do that. Really riveting content here. Be sure to like the stream. Modern expensive still down here. Classic expensive goes along the wall. Here it is. I'm trying to find the other classic expensive racks. Now I have. Let's get this stuff out of the way for a second. Classic expensive. Should be the last rack on this side. So we want to say modern expensive all on the wall. Here it is. I think the part that's confusing me here is that these racks aren't populated with stuff yet. That's messing with me. Now they are. That works. There we go. Still out of cheap gifts. All right, what's the deal here? No cheap gifts at all. This has got to be a purchasing problem then. So if you've gone 2 days, you haven't stocked this yet. It's got to be a purchasing problem. The only thing I could think of is every shelf full right now? I mean, there's still some gaps, but yeah, I mean, there's still some gaps. The thing is, they would have populated this if the delivery could happen. So I don't think the delivery could happen. So let me go to where the gifts are being bought, and apparently 4,000 is no longer sufficient. So we're going to need to cancel this. Let's do 8,000. For the expensive gifts, we'll bump this up to 5,000. All right, and we'll see if that changes anything for tomorrow. Classic expensive female clothing. Yeah. Put it like this. Green salad. I want to do a jingle. Let's have a jingle. You know, let me flex my creativity and come up with a jingle and have it be brought into the game for the radio. Here and here. I think that takes care of our clothing. Yep. And then all that's left now is the plants. Just need to go here. Yep. And over here. And then we have 2 big plants that will go on the side, as well as additional radios and stuff that go on the side as well. And then I'm just going to sell these clothing racks because I'm not going to keep them. It's whatever. All right, the wine shelves we can do now that the clothing is done. We can move this over too. That needs to be moved like that. Yep. Looks pretty good. Get the biggest apartment. Why though? You know? Why though? Just to do it? I don't know. Speaking of things you can spend your money on in late game, I hope Jonas is working on being able to purchase 3 tiers of your own plane or jet. So part of the things that are on the roadmap are the possibility of adding new cities. So you don't just do New York. You could do a different city. I think it would be the best thing for him to do. One would be to rebalance profit across the board. I think you make way too much profit in the game currently. So rebalance profit across the board would be the first thing I would do. So that you're not nearly as profitable with any business. So I think you just make too much money. It's a completely unrealistic amount of money. But the second thing I would do is I would make it to where these new cities that he's thinking about implementing, allow them to be played in the same save. Because I know what's going to happen, right? The idea is totally going to be choose your city at the start of the game, right? And you're going to choose your city at the very beginning, and that's going to be it, right? That's your limitation. You're in that city now. I would love this to load. You can even have it be a loading screen where you can go between cities, but have a starting city, but allow us to expand into new cities in the same save. And at that point, that is when the private jet has a function. It has a purpose. It's not just buying it just because, right? Oh, wait, clothing isn't done yet. Ooh, what's going on here? There's 2 spare racks. Wait a minute. Hang on. Am I over? Did I buy way too many racks for clothing? 8x, 8 times, 8 times, 8 times. No. So I have to find room for these 2 racks. Okay. There and there. I can go between these, right? No. I have to be able to walk between them. Interesting. That is peculiar. Well, first off, the modern expensive stuff is down here and it's not supposed to be, so that might be part of it. Yeah, no, this is all set up correctly, so there's just this extra rack of clothing then. Right? Or where did it go? Not an extra rack anymore? Did I just fix it? What? Okay, I'm just a lost little... I guess. Alright, that's fine. Anyway, yeah, so I hope he decides to allow us to play in the cities at the same time. That way, there's, you know, you can actually fly to, you know, London or Paris, wherever it is that he's planning to implement, you know? And then on top of that, you could also put in, like, you know, you could have different homes in different places too, of course, right? So you'd want to have that going on too. I think it's like this, right? Let's finish the wine though. 'Cause otherwise, this is just gonna sit here. Can't grab a what? Containing a cargo rack. What? Wine shelf. Can't grab an item containing cargo or stock. What? But it's packed up. How am I supposed to use it? Grab. I have to unpack it. Okay, well that's a thing that should be fixed too. I can't actually use this wine shelf because it already apparently has wine on it. What? Unlike the clothing store, smashing the like button is free of charge. Thank you, Gary. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Staff only areas would be good. Customers keep going behind the fast food counter. Really? I don't think I've seen that happen before. Like, how am I supposed to... I guess I discard it, but like I lost all the stock in it. That sucks. I need to order another. I need another wine shelf then. Apparently that had wine on it when I packed it. So don't pack up your wine case with your wine, I guess. It's supposed to be more spaced out than this, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm thinking these shelves are more spaced out than this. I'm pretty sure I had it like this. Because this doesn't look right. Yeah. This looks better. Because you would want people to be able to walk around these shelves and see the different wine and everything. Kind of like, yeah, like this. Maybe it's closer together on this side. I think that's how it was. That looks about right. I just don't have a 7th case. I need another case. Or I have 7th case. I don't have the 8th case because I just had to pack it up and discard it. Couldn't even sell it because you have to be able to grab it to sell it. So the last thing to do here, I know it looks like the jewelry is getting really close to everything, and it is. It's because the counters are not forward enough. They need to be over here. So that's okay. I'll just adjust that later. I don't like that song. I don't. It's just not my thing. That song. Okay, cool. So now when the store closes, we'll fix that. And then we have cigar shelves to put in yet. There's additional cabinets with drawers that have to be put in. Aren't we getting a delivery today? Ooh, I think we are getting a delivery today, which means that I need to get that stuff off the sidewalk. I worked all night on this. True entrepreneurial spirit. I worked all night. There we go. Hi, Lucas. Hi, Duncan. Hi, Zoe. Hi, Gustavo. Hi, Sakilo? Hi. Greetings from Greece. Cool. People from all over the world, man. I think we've seen every continent so far today. Very cool. I need to make sure I say hi to everybody. I'm not really good at it right now because I'm so focused on trying to get this done. But I swear, I'm gonna pay more attention to you. I swear. It's gonna happen. Cigar shelves are going to be... so there's an extra rounded shelf that needs to go here. So I think the cigar shelf goes... if I remember correctly, I think it goes here. Like there. And then we need to get the other cigar shelves in now. So we'll do that. And then we do... is it back all the way against the... No, it's indented a little bit. I'm pretty sure we're indented in like this. Like that. Yeah. And then that's the cigar shelf packed. So let's grab it, unpack it, and put it here. I think that's how it was. And then these four go on the other side exactly the same way. Yep. And then just like this. And then on the side, indent it out a little bit. Kind of like that. And like that. And now we can sell the maximum cigars. I'm pretty sure it's a stocking issue. Like a purchasing issue to have all these things. Like the reason why they're not in stock. I'm pretty sure it's a purchasing issue. So what we'll do is we'll cancel this order. I'm going to bring this up to 20,000 for our warehouse. So that we can sell all these clothes. Okay. For jet cargo, I think the 100K is actually still fine in the bags, so no big deal. And then for flowers, I'm going to bump this up to 12,000 for the flowers. We'll put this at, let's say, 6,000 on the wine. Cigars, we're bumping this up to 300,000. Wait, is it 300,000? No, 30,000. I'm like, wait a minute, that sounds like too many cigars. 30,000 cigars. And probably even need more than that, honestly. Let's do 40,000. I think I already adjusted these things, but in case I didn't, let's do 10,000 on the gifts and 7,000 on the expensives. So we'll have big orders coming in for different, the stock of these different things. And then cups of coffee, because we're selling it in a lot of different stores now, we'll bump this up to 20,000. Probably could do with a little bit more on the croissants, just because we have that other grocery store now. And same thing with the donuts. Would do, you know, like 4,000 on the donuts, I guess. Or not the donuts. Not the donuts. The cupcakes. Let's do 4,500 on the cupcakes. All right, so just bringing stuff in, trying to keep it in stock. Apparently there wasn't a delivery. I thought AJ's was bringing me something today. So 45 capacity is only because of the cheap flowers. I need two... Let's see. I need 2 more rounded shelves for cheap flowers. I knew that already. 1 more wine shelf because the game screwed me there. And then another product. No, I need another... Wait, are we not doing any expensive gifts yet? No, of course we're not, because that's the other side of the store. Yeah, okay. So we need a total of 7 rounded shelves. Yeah. No, 8. 8? 2 for the flowers, 5 for the expensive gifts, 1 extra for the cheap gifts. Yes, you need 8 rounded shelves. And that should take care of what we're missing, I think, right now. Uncle Dungeon Master, how are you? Any plans for City Skylines 2 in the channel? Hoping it's coming up by the end of 2023. Currently? Wait a minute. This isn't the right place. It's a creative way to lay out your flower shelves, but no thanks. Totally should have went... Oh, I'm on the wrong damn block. This is 4th Avenue, not 5th. Excuse me. Excuse me. I don't currently have plans for games near the end of the year. I kind of take them as they go. City Skylines is going to be one of those games that are just like everybody's playing it. So I need to evaluate that. If I do play it, it will be streaming. I wouldn't dedicate a video series to that. Videos take a considerable amount of extra time to do compared to streaming, so I need to make sure that it's something that I can, you know, reliably present in a manner that is... Oh, I do need to be at the other store. I'm terrible. I'm a terrible gamer. No, you know what? I'm not gonna go down. Nope. Not going down. We're gonna buy the coffee machines. That's what we're doing. The 8 coffee machines. That's right. I needed to come here anyway. See? It was totally intentional. Completely deliberate. That was deliberate. All right, I need a taxi. Anywhere? I'm running out of time. Taxis. Somebody said taxis were better. Taxi. Taxi. I never could do that before. I'm really happy that I can do that now. I need the rounded shelves. All right, good. I go in there and buy me 8 rounded shelves. I am so exhausted right now. I'm gonna end up in the hospital in a second. Ugh. Hang on. Hang on. Park this. Go buy a drink. Check out the drink. Oh, please. Have I blocked the queue? I blocked the damn queue, didn't I? Take the flatbed. No, I don't want to buy the drinks fridge. I want to buy a drink. No, I almost bought the whole fridge. Walk over. Elgato. I'm gonna fall. I'm gonna go to the hospital. I don't want to do that. Come on. Where's the drinks? Where's the drinks? Soda. Soda can. Give me 2 soda cans, quickly. Place the order. No, I was here first. Don't give me that crap. I hate how the AI can claim a spot in line. Sucks. Consume. Done. Consume again. Whew. Okay. Just a little bit of caffeine to keep us going. It's fine. I'm sure that's not unhealthy for us at all. Taxi. Take the cab to clothing store. There we go. Drop it off. Rounded shelf. Let's go here. Yep, it goes like that. And then the other one goes like this. And this is for cheap flowers. And that should be all we need for the flowers here. Yes. So now it's just cheap gifts and the wine rack. I forgot about the wine rack. At AJ's. To AJ's! Quickly! Taxi! Where is taxi cabs? There must be a taxi around here somewhere. What is this, COVID time? There's nobody on the road. What is this? Nobody's driving. How am I supposed to get anything done? There's not a single car. Yeah, hi, taxi. Hello. Wanted all drinks. Ooh, I can go to a I wonder if does the coffee, if I buy coffee from a coffee shop, does that? I still think you should be able to buy things from your own stores, by the way. You still can't do that, and I'm just stressed. The fact that I can't buy something from my own store, I have to go to a competing store to buy something I want. Are you kidding me? should be able to take my wholesale groceries and put them in my own fridge. Okay, I paid for them, right? Anyway, I need to go back to AJ's right over here. All right, and then we need to purchase. Shoot, what was it? The wine shelf. Yes, the wine shelf needs to be purchased. Okay. Now we have everything for priorities done, aside from like the little decorative things and plants and a couple more speakers. It's no big deal. Can do that stuff later. It's whatever. And then we're gonna sit on our ass for 3 days to pay our taxes. Jamming. Great. Could the warehouse be maxed out? It can be. It's not, but it can be. I have a lot of pallet shelves. I went the wrong way. Yep, totally did. It's the other direction. Nope. Oh, I'm on the wrong road. Normally I come down this street, so I thought I went the wrong way. Okay. Park it right here. I'm so low on energy right now though, so I really should just go home and sleep. I'm probably gonna go to the hospital. I can see, yeah, I'm too exhausted to move. Oh. One more shelf. I need these shelves in place though. I need these shelves to be in place, otherwise I can't, I am not taking care of myself. This is how I feel right now. Physically, I feel like this. I have not been taking very good care of myself in real life. My body's not having a good time with me. It doesn't like me right now. Okay, so I don't pass out, let's pause it. Let's put the shelves in like that. Like that. There we go. Like that. And as soon as we can get, there we go, all of these in. Nope, went the wrong way. Come on. There we go. I need to get that wine shelf in at least. You can do it. Okay, get the wine shelf in and then we're going to call it good. We don't need anything after that. We'll do the coffee tomorrow when we're rested up. Just want to have a good capacity here. Okay, good. All done. Let's go home. I'll drive it. Driving while tired. If you're tired and if you're exhausted and you're behind the wheel, I think they should implement driving differences. Do you know how, like in GTA, how when you're drunk, if you drive drunk in GTA, how your car, or when you're drugged up or something, right? The car is like really late reaction and it goes in extremes. It's really difficult to drive, right? They should do the same thing in this game. If you are exhausted, because right now you can't pass out. As long as I stay in this car, I'm not going to pass out. I feel like they should change that. Of course, I have to walk on the opposite side of the street because I'm that smart. Hey, I'm walking here. Can you do a business tour so we can see your earlier businesses you don't go into anymore? Well, I haven't made any changes to my businesses without showing them. But, I mean, I guess I could. And the businesses you see in the videos are the same way as they were in the videos. So. Okay, good. See? Checked all the boxes? No. Oh, we're not doing cigars. I didn't tell them to send cigars. It's great. We'll do that now. Cigars right here. Let's see. So 900 cigars per shelf. 8 shelves. Right? I'm right on that, yeah? Yeah, 900 per shelf. 8 shelves. So we'll just say 8,000. I want 8,000 in stock. And that should be it. We're out of bottles of wine, so maybe we need a little bit more wine too. Let's do... Where's wine? Wine, bottles of wine. 400, 72 per shelf. 800, yeah, I can see that. So let's do 600 on that. Okay, good. Now, I'm going to take a day. Because I got to pay my taxes. Is buying buildings worth it? No. Not until they balance it. Not until it gets rebalanced. It's not worth it. You shouldn't buy a building. I'll show that in the stream. We'll do it. Really? Your cigars are still out of stock? Excuse me? Did I miss something here? 9 shelves? No, 8 shelves. 900 per shelf. Oh, it's got to be... It's storage. It's got to be storage. We'll get more storage shelves. It's fine. Let's make sure we're happy, though. We don't want to have a hostile work environment. Hi, Calvin. How are you? My bro-in-law owns 13 coffee shops in New York City. Wow! I've been playing this role-playing as him. No vehicle. Subway and taxis only. Okay. Paying off debt before adding a location. It's made it fun. The paying off debt part should be pretty easy, but... Yeah, if you have to pay off debt before you start a new business? What was the reason behind that limitation, if I may ask? Was it just to increase difficulty, or was there like a reason behind it? I want to do an impossible mode play, but I need the next... Excuse me? I had someone resign from Char Inc. This is the first time I've ever had someone quit. Was I not meeting her? Oh, you know what? That was the one that wanted the meeting table. And I forgot about her. That was the one that wanted me to have that meeting, the big table. And I totally forgot to put that in. Well, you can help. You can have, help somebody else then. Here you go. I need more. Yeah, right here. Yeah. Sorry to inform you that due to low job satisfaction, because there isn't some sort of big table, I hereby resign my position as HR manager with immediate effect. Not even giving me 2 weeks notice. All right, if your future employer calls me for a reference, you know what I'm going to say. This one is volatile, needy, and to be honest, a little bit of a B. So just be aware, you're going to hire a B. Could store paper bags and warehouse. Okay, so the warehouse may actually be full now. It looks like the warehouse is actually full. So we're gonna have to do a couple of things now. Today we gotta focus on making sure that we can handle the stock for everything. So back into our big van we go. Wait. The big van has the industrial coffee machines. Let's take the none of it instead. I'm not gonna bother with that right now. So our purchasing capacity is reduced right now. Whee! So that's what we need to address first. No? Really? They're not even open. It's late in the day, they're not even open. They're the only people that sell those shelves. That's what I'm saying. Like, we need an alternative to AJ's. We need competition in the pallet shelf industry. Okay? This monopoly is not working out for me. I mean, how much have I overpaid just because there's no competition? You know, I say boycott AJ's, right? They're not willing to stay open past 4 in the afternoon on a Sunday. I guess it's a Sunday. It's pretty common, actually, I guess. Need to become the new AJs. Exactly. That's what I need to do. Okay. So I need to go to Monday, apparently, to actually order this. So we're going to have shortage of stock for a little bit there, but that's fine. Actually, I think AJ's opens at 6 in the morning. I'm trying to remember if they open. I think they open at 6. I'm going to stop sleeping at 6. Let's get some food. I'm pretty sure they're open at 6. What does that sound? Yeah, 6. Not sure what's up with that sound. Let's whip the none of it over there now. I think you can call AJ's on Sunday, but within their usual opening times. Yes, you can call them as long as they're open. The problem is that they just weren't open. Also, right, couldn't store all the items. Ah, that's the delivery I had, the pallet shelves. The rounded shelves, the drinks fridge, yeah, they weren't able to deliver those things, and that's fine, because I went and got them myself anyway. Well, not the drinks fridge, but I went and got most of them myself anyway. But definitely short on pallet shelves now for warehouse 1, so we're gonna have to go in and get more pallet shelves in there. Okay, AJ's. Let's load up on pallet shelves. We're gonna need, I don't know, probably 8 of these suckers. So we'll go at least 8. I'm worried I don't have enough room in my warehouse for more shelves. I may need to forego the roleplay of it all and just jam the shelves closer together anyway, even though there would be no way to get anybody in between them. But I may need to do that just to fit them. We'll see if we can fit 8 in here. We're obviously not going to have our business capacity because our businesses require a lot of stuff. So we're not going to be able to... Basically, we're not going to be able to have 16 businesses for this warehouse. Because we're going to be limited by physical space instead. Just because three of our businesses are huge, right? That's why. 3 of the stores are taking a lot of things. Excuse me. Gonna go inside my warehouse now. Okay, pallet shelves. So I've got a whole bunch of these things that I've been doing. I'm trying not to make this too crowded, but I can go down the middle too, I suppose. But you can put them closer together, right? So like I've been leaving spaces because I, role-playing that. But you can put them closer together. I think I'll start by going down the middle here, though. That seems like a thing I could do. So we'll say maybe we go straight down the very middle like this. Like that. And like that. But I might have to stop leaving so much space because you can just put them this close together. But again, if I don't do that, I think I can fit a lot more in here. What's on this? Oh, wow. I forgot about that. Well, if I ever have a dedicated jewelry store, that'll be what it is. Probably buy a dedicated jewelry store. We could just buy a jewelry store, right? It'd be easy to just take a single jewelry store and just buy it. Because chances are, I wouldn't have any startup costs aside from just buying the business, because I just have this already in there. That wouldn't be such a big deal, I guess. And then place the shelves where they're supposed to be. First time finding a live stream. I just wanted to say I found your channel thanks to this playlist and game. Hey, KJ. Want to say thanks for all the great info on the game and these videos. Appreciate it. Yeah, good. Awesome. Glad it's helpful for you. Glad you're enjoying it. I'm having a fun time playing it. Yeah, I think I will. I think I'll just open up a jewelry store really quick. Can we just buy a jewelry store really fast? We don't have enough money, so let's just buy another jewelry store and we'll just pop these showcases in there and call it good. I don't think I really need any more. Like, I don't need this pallet shelf anymore. Yeah, I can leave this flatbed's not necessary anymore. So let's buy a jewelry store. We'll say jewelry store here. So we can go maybe this one. 30. 49 traffic score. I like it. I like it. Let's go check it out first. See how they're currently managed. And if it's just as simple as adding a few jewelry cases to make this thing more profitable, then I'm in, you know? Whatever, it's fine. That's illegal? But I auto-parked it. For real? Unless I moved after the auto park. Okay, so these guys, that's great. Okay, so not the best arrangement. But I think we can make do. I think we can do some stuff with this. So this is already 4th Avenue, right? So I think we're going to buy Andy's Diamonds. We're going to change the name to Charlie's Diamonds. And then, you know, we'll proceed to just add a couple more jewelry cases because it's not at capacity yet. And then on top of that, we're going to need a cash register, which is why I'm going to this place here. Nope, that's the grift. Oh, did I just... I did. No, I need to go to AJ's. AJ's has everything you ever need. Except for the rounded shelves for some reason. It doesn't have rounded shelves. I want this this checkout counter right here. Thank you. Actually, you know what? Let's change this up a little bit. Let's add this plus this, okay? Storage shelves. We need those two. We'll just buy the jewelry store. It's fine for tax evasion. No. We're not gonna have problems with tax evasion. We still have 10 days to pay taxes. 10 days. I'm totally not gonna forget. That's not something I would do, all right? Even though I said that was something I would do, it's not something I will do. Let's get a couple more of these pallet shelves too. Okay. So we'll load the none of it with this stuff. Excuse me, coming through. Gosh, so rude. Wait, let's put the pallet shelves in first. Yeah, I don't know which one I want to do. I'm indecisive. Here, let's do the pallet shelves first. Which, you know, I should have gotten the hand truck because it's only one. It's only one pallet shelf anyway. It's fine. Place this like that. Okay. I did as many pallet shelves as I can reasonably fit in there. So if I need any more, then I'll have to unreasonably fit them in. All right. To Andy's Diamonds. And then I also want to call really quick. I want to call City Workforce. I need another mesh chair. Fine, I'll give you your stupid chair, okay? I'll give you your stupid chair. All right, I'll make time to do that. All right. Here, Maxwell, have a seat. All right. And then could you kindly manage other people? All right. Thank you very much. Okay. Andy's Diamonds. You got storage shelves, jewelry cases, etc. Okay? So, how much do you want for your business? 1.6? 1.6, huh? Okay. Tell you what. How about I give you 1.3 instead? Huh? How about that? No? Think you're worth more than that. How about 1.4? No? All right, you're not taking lowball offers. I get it. How about 1.5? Really? You really like your shop, don't you? 1.6 in. Good. Done. Mine. Okay, Andy's Diamonds. First thing we do is we change it. I like the logo though. Yeah, that's a nice. Look at that. Huh? Custom logo already in. How about that, huh? Well, now it's this. And we change it to Charlie's Diamonds. Now it's Charlie's Diamonds. Oh, get to keep this logo, do I? I don't think so. Here we go. Charlie's Diamonds. Done. See? All done. My store now. Okay. First thing we're doing in this place is implementing a checkout counter. And we're totally going to do that. But I need the business to be closed temporarily. So Charlie's Diamonds, hi. Schedule, hi. Today is Monday and it is 1400. So you are no longer here for now, all right? We're going to take the paper bags out of here, put them in here, okay? Then we're going to sell these. Nope. Grab, sell, good. Grab, Sell. Good. All right. Then we're going to stick the cheap diamonds at the back of the store. Okay. Kind of like this. All right. All of it's cheap jewelry? For real? All of it? You guys, for real? Is this 10 each or 15 each? I forget. They're not even selling the expensive diamonds. Are you kidding me right now? Cheap jewelry is 15 each. So I need... I think I don't even have to buy anything. Yeah. I don't have to buy anything. There's just too much here. Oh, too many cases here. I can buy another jewelry store now. I have way too many of these jewelry cases, man. I'm actually going to have to put more. I have more cases than when I started. That sucks. That sucks. Come on. Expensive. And that's pretty much all I need here. Like, I don't need anything else. I can pack it up and just put it over here, I guess. Huh. This place was not very... I didn't scout this place very well. Should have done better research on this place. We gotta add something to the store, don't we? Like, this is kind of... It's pretty lame. No, we gotta add something to the store. Cheap. Expensive. Pack it up and remove contents. Wait, did I just pack this? Did I just pack these with jewelry again? No, I can place this. Yeah, no big deal. Man, now I have so many jewelry cases now. Aw, man, that's a real drag. I don't need this many. Okay. Bring the guy back in. No, not yet. I want to put the checkout counter at the front of the store. Thank you very much. And we'll have the queue be back this way. Okay. All right. And you know what? Let's, I don't know, class the place up with a floor that looks like this. Not really that classy, is it? How about this dark marbly floor? Ooh, super expensive and fancy for no reason. Yeah, there's no reason for that. Let's just do something a little cheaper. This is fine. The floors here are so... I just changed them. See, ta-da, changed them. Floors are done, okay? How about the walls? All right, let's do, I don't know. Not really a good classy place, but you know what? Honestly, they weren't even selling expensive jewelry in the beginning anyway, so you can't complain. I still made the place better. Done. There's no competition if you... I keep hearing that. People keep saying, there's no competition if you buy at a competitor. And you're right. Except for the part where they're just going to open another shop anyway. There's many places. It's not worth it to buy a competitor like I'm doing. You should just open up your own stores. It's really the better way to do it. It's way cheaper to do that, and you're gonna have the competition anyway. It's not like it's gonna go away forever and you dominate the market, right? It's the way it is in real life too, right? You get your prices. If there's no other alternative, you can jack up your prices, but then the demand for that is gonna go way down, right? Quantity demanded will go way down. So, like, yes, you're right on paper, but they're just gonna open up another business. It's not gonna have that impact for very long. All right, so Charlie's Diamonds. We need... Natalie's working here now, all right? Let's extend the hours from 10 to 10. Have this every day and fill it, okay? All right, you good? You good? You're good. Okay, now I just need people to clean. So I just need a cleaning station. Come over to... I need another diamond store now. Look at all this. This is stupid. Look at this nonsense. 9 of them. Oh, I have cheap jewelry in here. That's what happened. Put it in here. 9 of them. And these shelves aren't even looking very good. Like, this place is actually really sad. This is a really sad looking display. You just put everything in the corner and that's it, right? So, I think we need to do something with this place. We need to have, I don't know, we could sell flowers in here too, I guess. And gifts. I mean, it's going to end up being a gift shop, flower shop anyway. Right? Actually, that's exactly what it can be. We're gonna make this a gift shop and a flower shop too. And I'm gonna rename this from Charlie's Diamonds to Dating Essentials? It's just gonna be just a big gift shop, and it's gonna have all sorts of stuff that you want when you're dating, right? I could probably rename it to Man's Best Friend, but honestly, their wallets would disagree. Where am I going with these? These jewelry cases have no place. Storage shelves. I need to put storage shelves in the other place. Wow. Okay. Well, I mean, I didn't hit anything. Excuse me. Charlie series has now become my daily soup. Daily soup? Daily soap. Oh, daily soap. Okay. I was like, daily soup is a little weird, but all right, I can dig it. Daily soap. That makes more sense. Yeah. How do you stop a vehicle? I see forward, back, left, right, but no stop. What? Oh, okay. You've got to be new. I missed your comment reply. You've got to be new to PC gaming then. PC gaming must be just a very new thing for you. Just go backwards. So rounded shelves. We're gonna have these. I don't actually have all the products in here yet, so I still need to do that. So we'll have one of our shelves be like this. I think there's a little bit of a gap between them. It goes like that. And then do another one like this. Yeah. And then like this. And like this. And then 2 more. There's a rounded shelf that goes here. As long as there's no customers in my way. Gosh, customers are the worst. There we go. And then here. And so what these shelves end up being, right? I think I need to move these over actually. Just move this a little bit like that. There. So there's room between them. So this ends up being my expensive gifts, which we don't have anything delivered yet. So I need to do that. This ends up being the expensive. No, this was the cheap gift. These ones are all expensive gifts. And that should get me up to the limits that I need to be for all of this stuff. And then let me double check my employees really quick. Task. Everybody's on a task? Okay. HR managers. Can you handle anybody else? Training is slow. All right. Who do you think you are, Val Stewart? Taking forever. Where's Val? Val Stewart. Right there. 64%. My God. Your training is so slow. All right, eventually we'll have everybody. It's like we're expanding too quickly for our own britches kind of thing. Let me bring this other storage shelf in. If I'm going to have enough product delivered, I need to have enough storage for it. Like that. And then I probably need one more. Apparently these guys don't have uniforms. I'm not sure how that happened, but I'll fix that too. Man's Best Friend would be a cool pet store name. Oh, pet store would be great, wouldn't it? I wonder how it would be though. Like, how do you import pets? They don't come in boxes like this, right? Like, we don't have living. It would have to be a store that sells like pet memorabilia and like supplies, right? Not actual pets, but like toys and pet food and, you know, like aquarium tanks and, you know, coral, things like that, right? Like it'd have to, you wouldn't actually be bringing in the living creatures. But I would love to see that in this game. I never even thought of that, but like people walking down the street with like walking their dogs and stuff, that's gotta be a thing. That's gotta be a thing. All right. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully that helps you there. You stop it by hitting back. We're going backwards. It's the same button as reverse. All right, I need to make sure that we're going to be handling logistics for the expensive gifts now. There we go. Let's bring in 200 per shelf, 5 shelves. That's 1,000. We'll bring in 1,100. Okay, and I think probably purchasing agent needs to be adjusted there too, because that sounds like a lot. Yeah, I'm pretty confident we need more than 7,000. I'm gonna bring in 9,000. I should have enough storage in there for that now. And survey says didn't make much profit there. Probably because I spent a bunch of money on buying a new jewelry store that was terribly designed. Dating essentials is out of expensive jewelry because I didn't put. Damn it. Logistics. Dating essentials. We have expensive jewelry. Cheap jewelry, 150. And let's do 150 here too. And we'll do 1,200 on the bags. 1,200 on the bags. Okay, good. That's done. Purchasing agents. Let's go in and make sure that we're gonna have enough of that. Let's go 3,500 for the jewelry, and let's do 3,000 for the expensive jewelry. Okay. Okay. So like things are moving, right? We've added. It may not seem like we've done a lot today. It may not seem that way, but we actually have done quite a bit today for the stream so far. We've acquired 2 businesses, dramatically improved how they work, and now I'm gonna get dating essentials going again, because I'm gonna start selling more stuff in there too. I just need to get my rounded shelves, pretty much, which is the wrong street. Look at that sign. Look at that sign. Central Perk. Oh, that's cool. Looks like a coffee shop. I haven't seen that sign before. 300 plus hours in this game. I've never seen that sign. Now, I know I can call them to have deliveries, but I'd like to sell them today. 2 hours. Okay. I can wait. We're open in 2 hours, guys. The run when eating is fun. I think just the casual walk is weird. It's got a very weird fit for the casual walk, even. I also need a cleaning station in here too. And then, you know, I could probably have IKEA send. Oh, they're not even open. I'm too early. Too early in the morning for IKEA. I need to open up another jewelry store, just so I can use my stuff. Do I need as many rounds? It's a 30 capacity, right? So, shelves, expensive gifts. I need 2 for each thing, so I need 8 total. So this is 4. Yeah, I need 8 total. So we're gonna have gifts. Yeah. Dating essentials. I could probably change it to something else. What's another better name for this? I'm starting not to like my dating essentials name. I'm thinking I want a different name now. I need a better name. Chat, help me out. I need something that's... What's the name of a store you go to when you really want to, you know, when you want to impress her? Where are you going? You know? Yeah, I need to swap things out here. I need to get jewelry case, shelf, jewelry case, shelf, jewelry case, shelf. Okay. Keep this out here. Central Perk was a coffee shop on Friends TV show. Wonder how they get around the copyright issue. Is that really what it was? I mean, they get around the copyright issue by having people from Friends not knowing, probably. But that is an interesting thing. Initially, in the alphas, Ica was actually called IKEA. It was fully called IKEA. And I remember bringing it up to Jonas when I saw it. I was like, do you get the rights to use that? That's interesting. And I don't think at the time he did. So he changed it to Ica. I feel you might be onto something there in that regard. This hand truck over here. Let's change this the way these shelves are. I'm gonna go like this instead. Okay. 2 businesses are gonna get set up here, just expanding our empire into things that aren't even in that high of demand. Just doing it anyway. People don't even need it. People don't even want it. But it's one dude working at a cash register, so it's fine. Yeah. How about maybe a uniform? How about maybe you, you know, shut up. Leave me alone. How about my people don't need uniforms? How about maybe I just do, you know, really good things and I don't need a uniform? There. I kind of want to have like that window display, right? People window shopping, they're going to see, you know, expensive flowers. We do cheap flowers. Cheap flowers like this. All right, the jewelry can be moved over here in the back, all on the back. Just have like a jewelry case area over here like this. Yeah, I can probably spread them out, but yeah, it's fine. We'll spread it out like that. And then the gifts can be on the other side of the store. Things remembered. That's interesting. It's not bad. It's not bad. Things remembered. Or we could make this even funnier. Just a little bit. Like a twist on the name you got, right? We could say say he remembered. Okay? I like that. That'll work. A little bit of a twist on what you had, but I think we were really close there. Let's say, gosh, the jewelry part. You know, maybe put the jewelry in the middle. That's not a bad idea. Not really the middle, though, is it? I can leave room to walk between. There's not enough stuff in the store to really fill it out, so I'm kind of just trying to fill the space. Or oops, you forgot. It's an actual store. What's an actual store? Things remembered? Not he remembered. Don't tell me that's official. I was just doing that for fun. Is that a thing? Move the hand cart out of here for a second. You know what? We'll put the gifts maybe like this, and then if we stay along the back wall, kind of like this, we could say expensive gifts, cheap gifts, expensive gifts, right? And then put another one, maybe like this. I don't know. I'm just putting things in here. I probably won't even look in this place again after this is over. Okay, there's that. So let's go back into the store. He remembered, and I need a couple of things, don't I? I need to find all the employees that work here. he remembered. There's only 2, right? You both are going to get assigned a uniform. And I think you'll both have the same as the grift. That's fine. And then let me just make sure the discount store has uniforms as well. You don't have a uniform either. Let's do HQ. I need to get her, that woman that wanted the chair, the desk. No, the chair. I still haven't given her chair. She's probably gonna get PO'd. She's like, I don't have my chair. My beautiful, awesome, way overpriced Herman Miller chair. They are comfortable though. At least the ones I've tried out anyway, Herman Miller chairs. They're pretty comfortable. When does it close? Am I going to Lux? Or am I going to... Where's Lux Concept? Lux Concept is here. 5 hours. I think I'm going to Lux instead. Yeah. I was going to go to Michael Scott's, but I think it's too far away, and I think they close earlier. I think they close at 5. Lux is open later, so Lux is the winner. And then while we're over here, might as well pay our taxes. I'm not gonna forget. Just pay our taxes while we're over here. Okay, so Lux Concept first. Let's buy that stupid overpriced chair that she wants. $2,800 for a chair. God. You gotta be out of your mind. Put that there. All right, now I've got just enough money left to pay my taxes. Oh, it's more money at Lux? Oh, well, she gets a really nice one then. The IRS is closed? Of course they are. Can I just, like, file my taxes online? No? Okay, apparently not. So, basically what happened just now is I went all the way over here to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, in a matter of speaking. And the only thing I did was kill my wallet a little bit more. That's fine, I guess. Ah, pit maneuver. All right, we want to also make sure that logistics is going to be set up for this too. So let's have logistics send expensive flowers. We got 60 per shelf, 2 shelves. So let's just stock 200. Fine. Actually 180 is per box, so 180 is fine. Cheap flowers we'll do 240. Those are more per box. Let's just keep it at let's just keep 250 is fine. Expensive gifts, those are 200 per shelf, 2 shelves, 400, let's say 450. And then same thing here, we'll do 450. So logistics is all set up for all of this stuff. They should hopefully deliver all of it. I was trying to pay attention to this, okay? Just the chair. That's what I'm looking for, is the chair. But that's on 5th Street. Son of a gun, I'm going the wrong way. Do you like my drive? How's my driving? Call 1-800. You need a bumper sticker that says, how's my driving? Joke's on them. Still the wrong street. Still the wrong street. What is wrong with me? No, I was on the right street before. Oh, okay, guys, you know what I need to do? I need to stop trying to read chat. Stop trying to just... I need to focus on where I'm going for a second, okay? Stop trying to read chat and just focus on the street you're on. Go where you need to go, okay? Look, here it is. All I needed to do was turn left instead of turning right. That's it. That's the only difference I needed to make, okay? I don't blame you, chat, okay? But you were a distraction. I don't blame you, though. It's not your fault. It's just the way it is, okay? You know what? We'll say, I don't know, who's the person we're gonna take out of this? We'll grab this chair, place it here. Right, look, there's a stump chair now, okay? So now, are you gonna be automatically assigned to this, or do I have to go ahead and do that for you? You just got trained, thankfully. 2, 3, 4, 5, boom! All employees covered by HR. You just got training too, very good. All right, good, we can hire more people now, great. Who's the one that wants the chair? You, Maxwell Cooper. Maxwell Cooper. I don't know what desk you're at, so I'm gonna just do this until your needs are met. All right, so that plan's not working. Really? Right, because it's not a, okay. Try this then. How you like that? Business manager. Schedule. Somebody just got, yeah, there. Val's the one. Move Val to here. Don't tell me Val's the, yeah, okay, good. Now we put you here. Maxwell Cooper there. Okay? Done. Double checking. Maxwell's happy. That's how it works. If Maxwell's happy, everyone is happy. Okay? Just stick that extra chair over there. We'll probably need it later. No, I don't want to use auto. You use auto. I can handle this. I can handle this by myself. You see which desk is from the tooltip for a computer in the schedule? Wait, there's a tooltip on that? I didn't know. That's something I didn't know. There's a tooltip on the schedule? HR. Ah, there's an attached items thing. I never looked at that. There you go. Cool, thanks. See, that's a tip that's worth something. Everyone's like, okay, he's a jerk. I'm done. I'm not watching this stream anymore. What an ass. It's good. New car insurance made for you. They're going to implement insurance. That's the next major patch. And I hope they make it very expensive for the more accidents you have. They're really going to turn this into a game that you actually care about how you drive. Eventually. Which will make having a vehicle with auto park even better. Make it even more worth it to have auto park. Okay, just a real quick check here. We have expensive flowers, cheap flowers, jewelry, and gifts, right? All that stuff is going to get delivered to He Remembered, all right? It doesn't have a very good interior score yet. We'll work on that. It should be actually taken care of more by the fact that I have the walls and floors done now. But we do need to get things like speakers, etc. And I believe since it's 2050, they're still open. So we'll have delivery made to He Remembered tomorrow at 10. Carpet for the front of the door. Then we'll get 2 of the planter boxes. And let's get 2 of the big speakers. Why not? We'll get, I don't know, 2 of these pictures. That should more than take care of the score for that. And then I also need 2 additional speakers that I'm going to bring to the new all-in-one Pryorities X. And at that point, I think we're good. But we could also do something like a television. People can walk in and see advertisements for our products on the display screens. That's a good thing. And right next to the wedding ring section of our jewelry store, we can place a dead end sign. Right next to where all the wedding rings are. And here, remember, just to remind people, the end of the road, Chief. It's only downhill from here. Did I miss the logistics center? Was away for a while. What do you mean by the logistics center? Like handling all the logistics? Do people need a tutorial on how this stuff works? I thought it was pretty straightforward. Purchasing agents put things in your warehouse. Logistics takes things out of your warehouse and puts them in your businesses. You know? I thought it was pretty straightforward. And if it can't, for some reason, can't bring it to your business, then chances are you don't have enough in your warehouse. So purchase more. I thought that was easy to know. Need to add drivers so when you are super rich, you have someone drive you everywhere. I mean, that's what taxi cabs are. I get it. You can just have somebody follow you around and have a limo outside, but I mean, if you want to overpay for people to drive you around, just use the taxi. I get what you're saying, though. It's like the private jet thing, you know? Why have a private jet? There's nowhere to fly. But, you know, you add new cities, like they're going to do later on, right? Add new cities, and then allow us to play in those cities in the same save. And now we're talking, you know? Now we're talking. I don't need this. Let's drive the expensive car, because it's fun. Or should we buy another car? You could buy the most expensive car in the game. But before we do that, we should... Oh, I'm not paying attention. Damn it. That's at least $8,000. I was looking at something else. Damn it, chat. I gotta quit looking at you. It's like $8,000 for crashing into that just now. Spend $1,000 on gasoline. Ugh. 30 grand to fix that. 30. Oh, no way. I skidded. Oh, God. Skidded into that. I skidded into that stupid. 28,000? I ain't fixing it. I ain't doing it. I refuse. I should be able to drive like a bat out of hell at no consequence. On the wrong road anyway. I need 5th Avenue. Right here. IRS. It's time to take my money, IRS. Taketh all of my money. $55.5 million in taxes. That's an achievement. A personal achievement is to pay that much in taxes. Ugh. You know what I deserve? I deserve to spend exorbitant amount of money on lamps. That's what I deserve. I'm gonna spend over $31,000 on ceiling lamps. That's a personal achievement as well. Stick them in the front of my $500,000 car, which cost apparently $30,000 just to fix when I run into anything. Whoa! I want 5th Avenue. No, I want 4th Avenue. Damn, I was just on 4th Avenue. Need to go back to 4th Avenue. No, that was, I hit him. That's like $5,000 just for that little love tap. Dude, why isn't my auto park working? Come on now. Come on, auto park. Why? It's fine. It's fine. Spending a lot of money on lamps. They have chauffeurs on the roadmap of the future? Well, there you go. I don't think I'll be using them. Although, to be fair, right, if you want people to drive you around and have it really fast, I say just use taxi cabs, but then I've already demonstrated, I think, why taxi cabs are a poor replacement for a regular personal car. I'm not gonna discard, we're gonna sell it. You think I am made of money? Speaking of which, here. A Henningsen pine cone ceiling lamp. $10,000 for a ceiling lamp. And I've got more. I've got more to bring in. Are they adding police patrols and issue traffic tickets? I don't remember if traffic tickets is on the roadmap or not. I know crimes is, like thefts and stuff. You have to deal with security and you know, shoplifting and stuff. I know that that's going to be in there. I'm looking forward to that. I'm waiting for that to do my super ultra impossible mode playthrough. So my impossible mode that I'm doing after this, that's going to be in May, after the May update. All right, we now have Henningsen pine cones. People come into our apartment. Ooh, what a nice place. They look up and they see Henningsen pine cones. And they're going, aha, okay, I see who this person is. I see who this guy. I understand him now. Let's go to city ads. Let's call them up. Let's get Priority X. Let's get that thing cranking. I think I need all of them, right? Priority X? Yeah, because it's a maximum. Pryorities X. Honestly, I should be able to name them all the same business and to just like they have the ads, you know, cross promote, right? They're all the same store. But because I can't name them the same thing, right? The ads don't matter that way, which just kind of sucks, but it is what it is. 95%. What do you think I'm doing here? 95%. I didn't go all this way just to go 95%, right? Small internet campaign. What does that give me? Probably 2%. I bet. That's 2%. It is 2%. Okay. I see how it is. I don't think I need to do that anymore, though. I should be able to go do it like this now. Now that I should be able to just call him from here. Let's go medium instead. And then I have to go back. I have to go back to this menu anyway, so it's not really saving me anything. So small internet campaign, then 99. Whatever, fine, I'll pay it. Thing's worth over 50%. Okay, that should take care of everybody's needs. All the store should be good. I think I'll move this, be like this actually. Just give Clolton more hours, that's fine. No, it's not fine. He wants to be part-time. Well, all right then. We'll do this instead. We'll put Victor down here. Okay. Clolton, you can be up here. Clolton? His name's Clolton. Yeah. You could be up here. And Victor will be down here. That's it. Full time. Here goes. Keep him in the store. Hi! Asmark, how are you? If there's any vehicle policing, Charlie won't make profits. I would drive safer if there were consequences for driving reckless. Right now, the consequence is money, which is a consequence, but it's really not that meaningful. Is that loud? Pretty loud. I wonder if the speakers, does the volume in your car, does it get louder when you have a higher quality car? What? Now 13? I thought it was 30,000 before. 13's much more reasonable. Somehow I'm already at 25% of my gas tank down? That's crazy too. I think these cars use too much fuel. I mean, I get that it's a sports car, but how am I already down 1%? Come on now. Dude. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm putting this car on the side of the road. I'm never driving it again. It turns too sharp. It turns sharp when I'm not expecting it to, and it turns not sharp when I'm not like, it just handles weird. I don't like the handling, all right? I'm going back to the none of it, because the none of it's just better, okay? Jewelry stores. We have He Remembered, that's ours. Now, ta-da, our store. Okay, so we need another jewelry store, honestly. This little one here, no. Let's get another one. How about Garment District? Do you guys want jewelry even? Where's jewelry even desired at this point? I feel like it's not going to be desired anywhere. Cheap jewelry is down at 67% in Midtown. How about Murray Hill? They want clothing in Murray Hill. All right, we can make that happen. They want clothing in Murray Hill. We gonna give them clothing in Murray Hill. Let's see. Let's see. Clothing stores in Murray Hill. We got one right here. Wow, that's a big one. 75. Wow. What's that called? Priorities Murray. Never mind. That's ours. There's another one here too, right next to it. 75 and 47. We could set up a whole nother one. Another Priorities. My God, this chain. This is occupied as a residential space. I did say I was going to buy a building. I can't buy a business right now anyway because I don't have enough money. Yeah, I need to... It's a hard day's work. I need to rest for a bit, you know? Been working hard. We're working way too hard. You know, trying to make all these businesses work. Yeah, getting my license taken away. That'd be interesting. Did I get my license taken away because I'm a bad driver? I think that'd be very interesting to have happen. All right, let's see how my business is doing. So Pryorities X, that's that new one, making 153 profit already. Very good. Priorities Murray. It's a slow day. You know, these businesses are kind of coming down, right? Things are getting a little slower. I'm not sure why that is, but it is. You know, let's see. Negative interest rates didn't hit me yesterday. Parking fees, I'm paying $835 a day for parking. Do you know why? It's because this space right here, this is $15 per hour. So I've got 3 cars paying $15 per hour, right? So I'm paying $45 an hour for parking right now. That'll do it. I'm actually wondering if there is a cheaper spot somewhere. This is 15. All right. How about over here? Wide turns, huh? How about right here? This is free. Are you kidding me? This is free. Planter box. Let's go in and do this store. God, overlays. Let's do this store. So planter box, gonna put it right behind it. Let's scoot this stuff up like this. Scoot you up like so. There we go. Grab the hand truck wherever that is. I mean, I think this store is looking pretty good now. Certainly an improvement over what we had before. We want the speakers. We're gonna do 2 of them in this store, plus the carpet and everything. So do wavy carpet right here. Gotta have a, you know, as they come into the store. Planter box can go over like this. That's fine. And then we'll do the loudspeaker. That will be over here like that. Plus, we'll do another one on this side of the store. I was gonna sneak it behind this shelf, but I guess I can't do that. So I'll put it back over here, I guess. Yeah, it'll just be here. And then expensive jewelry, I'm gonna move it up here like this. Like this. And then this can now be where the line cues. Kind of like that. I do wish I could make multiple points like that, but I guess not. I'd have to do a store separator to do that, I guess. Do one of those separator things to have that happen. All right, and then we want these 2 things. And then that should take care of my interior score very well. There shouldn't be any problems here. Dead end is gonna be right next to the expensive jewelry for the wedding. Oh, what? Doesn't say dead end. It doesn't say dead end. Well, that's not worth it at all. Gotta change that. Gotta change it so that it does say dead end. Jeez. Hi, 309. Welcome in. Good to see you. Thanks for the support. Also, Bobby, Trogdor. I want to say hi to all the members. I want to make sure that members are always acknowledged. I really, really want that. I'm very sorry if I've missed you. You guys are helping me make this dream come true, so thank you. I mean, I want to say hi to everybody, right? I don't want to, forget anybody, but especially the green names. All right, the loudspeakers need to go. What business was I bringing these to? It was Pryorities X. That's what it was. How much does it cost to park here? $15. Yeah. So it's very expensive. I need to stop parking in places that are so expensive. It's like almost $1,000 a day right now. Just parking fees. It's awful. Shouldn't be doing that. We want to put in, the speaker goes here. And then we also have our coffee machines, which is in the none of it, of course. No, it's not. It's in the van. Yeah, it's in the van, which I don't have. So I need to go do that too. Jordan Vogel, thanks for joining the Hat Hut. I appreciate you. Thanks for the support. Help me make the dream come true. All right, wait, that's not lined up. Hey, can you guys like go home? You know? You never do, huh? Tell you what. We're gonna fix this, right? Today, which is Thursday. That's what it is. Need to hit the button. All right, Thursday. It's 2100. Guess what? Everybody gets to go home. All right? It's an early day. Early day for all of you. Goodbye. Now I get to move all of these forward, and they're not lined up, so go like that. Okay? Then this goes like that, like that. See, now we get these be lined up like the other store. Although I think they're not quite enough. Yeah, I still need to put them even more. Not even more forward, but the gold part of the floor needs to be extended so that it lines up with where the jewelry is going to be. Actually, I think I moved this too far forward. I'm going to take this one step back because I can. There we go. No, it needs to be even more. This needs to be back like this. And I know it doesn't matter. I know. Nobody's going to say that it matters. But I think it does, because it's my design, okay? My design matters. I know there's nobody on the cash register right now, so good luck trying to find somebody to buy it from. And then we'll just go like this. All right, that's probably pretty good. And then we'll just take the interior designer and we'll paint this in about like that. There, done. Now, what's going on with the jewelry? Undefined? Oh, no wonder this building isn't making any money. I thought I was done. Turns out not even close. It's also not a very good perfect circle or anything, is it? We move this back like that. Jeez, undefined. Cheap. 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 Come on now. Oh my goodness, that's... that's chaos. We're not doing that. Holding Alt. Holding Alt while you're selecting one of these things just gives you all of them. So, no. Not doing that. Cheap jewelry, expensive jewelry. Expensive jewelry down here. There we go. Expensive jewelry here, here, and here. Now maybe the store will make some money. What do you think? Can we make some money in the store now? Put the schedule back. Get these guys back in the store. Come back to work. There you go. My God. Love the content. Hey, I appreciate it. I'm doing my bestest. Green salad. Still want to have my own jingle. I might have my own ads on the radio. We could just use AI. I know it'd be really, you know, probably complicated, but I mean, imagine Jonas does. I'm not doing that. Parking across the street. This is free. Parking right here where it's free. All right, this is free. Parking in front of my building. This is the one that has the stuff in it, right? Yeah, the coffee machines. Let's get that in there. If we can do this before the day ticks over, then we'll have coffee in the store on the next day. Apparently we need more fresh food in the discount market. So when you see this, pro tip on this, right? When you see this happening, it's not a big deal. People will freak out about this. Be like, you don't have enough. It's not a big deal. It's not out of food yet, right? It says it will run out of food soon, but take a look at what time it is, right? It's not a big deal. If you're seeing red, that's a big deal. This, customers can still buy it. Where did I just, are you serious? I messed it up, didn't I? I did. I went the wrong way. I wasn't paying attention again. This is what happens with live streams. You lose focus. Is this free? Tell me this is free parking. No, it's still 15. I'm gonna get charged for the same. I might as well park here. All right, let's take coffee machine in. So got a little bit of time here. Place this here, then go to logistics. All right, logistics should now have the ability to pull coffee into here, and there it is. And is it 300 per machine? There's gonna be 8 machines, so that's 2,100. My math is terrible. 2,400. Let's do 2,500 coffee. No. Yeah, 2,500 coffee works. All right, good. And then just to see how much are we actually bringing in with purchases. Coffee. 20,000? I think we have enough. Pretty sure we have enough. All right, so now that I have got one coffee machine in, right, I can set the deliveries. So you can't set deliveries until you have at least something in there. Now I can bring in the rest of the stuff, and I'm not on a timer anymore. So we'll put one there. Put one over like that. Put one over like that. Put one over like that. No. Hand cart first. All right, there we go. Did you pay your taxes and parking tickets? I don't have any parking tickets. I did pay my taxes though. Taxes are done. So this is the amount of money I have after taxes. And there. And last one goes here. Nope. Damn. Misclick. There. Okay, we now have all the coffee machines. Everything about this store should be pretty much the same as the other priorities. The only difference really is the operating hours at the moment. The hours are less hours. Other than that, though, it should be pretty much the same. Reading chat again, sorry. Buy from India. Okay. All right, bye. Does coffee sell without a cash register? There are cash registers. The checkout counters are right there at the front of the store. Now, if the customer wants coffee, all right, your employee technically has to go over to that machine and do it. So they'll go over to one of the coffee machines, make the coffee, and then come back. But if you're not in the store, then it doesn't calculate it anyway. It doesn't matter if you're not in the store. Just stay out of your businesses, basically. You wanna stay out of your businesses. Don't be in your own stores. In a coffee shop, you can't have it. Yeah, because the store type. Store type doesn't let you do it, but you can still sell it. We'll still sell coffee in that store. Because the store is not labeled as a coffee shop. I don't exactly know why Jonas chose to do it that way. Like why he chose to give you a restriction on what kind of... Damn it. I don't want to park here on this side anyway. It's costs money. Go park where it's free. Right here. It's free over here. Oh, dude. I wonder, do I actually do damage to this car? Wait, do I do damage to this? I want to test this out. 89%. I think I do. $81. Wow. So that was a really expensive crash. So I can do damage to my own vehicle while it's on the side of the road. Oh no. I didn't think that was a thing. I figured once it's parked it wouldn't count, but it definitely does. Let's go fix it. And then I'm parking it and that's it. Oh crap, I just skidded into that pole. $69,000. My God, that gets expensive quick, doesn't it? You really shouldn't be driving this car around anywhere. It should just be something you have just because you have it. Like we really shouldn't be driving these cars anywhere. These are all expensive parking. I'm gonna park this right in front of the jewelry shop, and then I'm not moving it. This stays right here. This stays right here. Free parking, legal free parking. This is $8. Why is it free on this side? All right, I got this. I know how I'm gonna do this now. Now I can have both of these cars parked for free. That works for me. So late for the stream, hey. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. The VOD is always available. For those of you watching the VOD, I thank you for doing so. You can always, of course, see timestamps and stuff down there. We're also going to do a TLDR at the very end, which we're very close to the end, actually. I am going to be switching over to play some Star Citizen on Twitch after this. So if anyone wants to continue to hang out with me, if you're having a good time and you want to continue hanging out, well, I'll be live on Twitch in about an hour from now. So I'm probably going to wrap this up in a half an hour. Then I'm going to go get some lunch, get some food. I don't know. Maybe I'll just get some food and then start right away. I have no idea. But let's say we sleep until here. It should be a wreck a Rolls Royce personal goal, which required getting the Phantom down to 1%. Has anybody had to call a tow truck yet? Any of you guys gotten to the point where you had to call a tow? Because that's the thing. If you run your vehicle all the way down to 0, it won't work anymore. It'll just stop. Wherever it is, it just rolls to a stop. You have to call a tow truck. Star Citizen, bugs in space. I'm liking it. There are some bugs. That's okay. I'm having a good time. Having a lot of fun with it. Servers have been a lot more consistent lately. They've been better. It's been easier to connect and stay connected lately. I think I'm actually kind of content here. We have almost everything good, right? Discount market, 93% satisfaction, no marketing yet, but you know, we're kind of hitting that maximum anyway. So without marketing, we're good. Don't need to worry about it. If we take a look at Pryorities X, we could use some marketing here, but we're already 100% on that, so that's already happening. Customer service will improve over time as HR trains. There's a 92% interior score, so I think that's probably pretty good. The one thing we're not doing right now, though, is I haven't adjusted the prices, right? So a lot of my stores are at the market price. So it's actually much cheaper to come to Pryorities X and buy your jewelry, for example. So one thing I would like to see in the game to make it easier is instead of just me setting my prices on a per store basis, I would love to have some sort of a section, maybe in Econoview or I don't know, Business Manager in general could have a button maybe down here where I set my prices universally across all my businesses. So I can say all the places I'm selling this is the price I want to sell it at. Because, you know, Pryorities has the prices inflated. I've already done that with these, right? Pryorities has higher prices than the market average on almost everything. Not everything. Like cigars are up there, so I could do like 16 or 15 or whatever on that. You know, I've got it on most of the products already. But then you shift over to the newer businesses that I've set up, and I haven't really bothered to play with these as much. So, I mean, I guess I've done some of them. Yeah, this one was done already. Okay. I did do it on this one. But what about Hell? Pryorities Hell. I haven't inflated my prices at all here, right? So, you know, you can bring your prices up to well above market prices for a lot of these things, especially if you're dominating the markets. You know, you can do things like that. I just haven't bothered to do it very much for many things yet. If you have great customer service, you can afford to charge more, that kind of thing, right? So like all my clothing, expensive female clothing, instead of 132, I could make it 160. You know, same thing with the males. I could make it 160. Classic, cheap, we can go, let's say, I don't know, 80. It's kind of what we did with the other one, I suppose. 82, fine. Cheap gifts, bump that up to like 28. Let's say this can go back to 80. This goes to 82. Sure. Right. This one here we'll do like 160. Is that what I did before? Yeah, like 160. Right. So you can play with these prices and fluctuate them, and then you make a lot more money per sale when you do so. Right. So it's just not obviously not required to be profitable. It's obviously not required to be very good at what you're doing, but because you're still going to be really well off. Yeah, everything's up there. Good. And then we go to discount market. Did I do it here? Yeah, so we could say the cupcakes are 3.4 instead. Bottles of wine, make it 26. A cup of coffee, maybe we make it 3.2. Frozen food, make it 8. Fresh food, make it 10. You know, little price hikes. And once you get to where you're kind of owning the market entirely. My law firm pricing is still at 100%. So instead of 380, I'm gonna make this 500 and see what they say about that price. What else? We just set up He Remembered. Right, so He Remembered. We can go cheap flowers, maybe 32. Cheap gifts, maybe 30. Let's say 30, 28. Expensive gifts, let's say 60. Expensive flowers, we'll do 55. Probably too much. Let's do 50. And then expensive jewelry, make that be 1,700. And this jewelry here, let's go to, I don't know, 190. So we'll just adjust our prices and see if that has any noticeable impact on our profits over the time. We have done nothing with our businesses other than adjust prices. So although today is a Saturday instead of a weekday, so that might play a role in how this is, you can compare weekends to weekdays. Maybe it doesn't work, but we'll see. So, I mean, 1.5 million. That's our most profitable day yet. Do you think having lower prices than the competition helps your sales? I bet, I would hope that would help your sales. I would hope so anyway. Because that's just the nature of supply and demand, and demand. All of that stuff would play into a role. Like when you adjust your prices, you increase the demand for your product. Or rather, I should say, you don't increase the demand. You increase the quantity demanded. Sorry, I'm trying to go back to school here. In my head. You increase the quantity demanded. Which is not the same as the demand. Somebody asked me about my background before. Like what jobs I've held and everything. So amongst the jobs I've also held and done in the past, I also, I went to college. It was a public college. It's a state university, so what it is. But I double majored. Film and video production was my main focus, but I also, with that double major, with a bachelor's in economics as well. So I have a background in economics, and that's I think that's why I can maybe do some of these like business simulator things fairly well. The problem comes is when the game works in a slightly different way than what I would expect it to work from like the real world. So that's one of the reasons why I wouldn't, like, say, for example, set up a specific store because it's so much more profitable. Why isn't he doing this store? It's because it really shouldn't be as profitable as it is. That's why I didn't start with clothing. I knew it already because I had experience in the game, but I didn't start with clothing because of that. Because it really shouldn't have as high margins as it does at the retail store level. If I was manufacturing clothes, that'd be different, but I'm not manufacturing clothes. But it is what it is. It's fine. Is there mod support? Not yet. Yeah. Not yet. It's on the roadmap. I charge $1,500 in Midtown and get 100% for law. Wait, what? You charge $1,500 an hour in Midtown? I'm sorry. What? See, pricing's at 99% now. I'm only getting up to 28. So, capacity is 42. This is yesterday, Saturday. So, take a look at Saturday's schedule. And, yeah, so I'm overpaying for lawyers right now because I can't hit my capacity. So, you really don't need a law firm that can hold this many lawyers, right? You don't really need that because you're not going to get that many. It doesn't look like. I got 100% marketing. I guess I could make the price lower and maybe get more people, but nah. And I could probably even make it better if I, let's try this. If I go, because you can see the sales, right, the insights. We really lose a lot of business at about 1,700, right? So staying open past that probably doesn't matter. So if I go like this, right? I need Michelle to come in a lot less hours. Then I also need her to come in on Saturday and Sunday. I know she's a full-time cleaner, so I'm giving her full-time hours. Even though I don't really need to, but I still am. So if I do that, I bet my lawyers can now fully occupy the desks all week. Yeah, that's good. So now I have enough lawyers to keep all these desks operational this entire time. And probably give them the hours that they want. Probably. So we can close at 6, since there's really no business after that anyway, right? And then it looks to me like we actually have pretty decent business at 8. So it might be worth opening earlier in the morning, actually. So we could actually adjust it further and go like this. And open at 7 instead. And I know I need to make the cleaners again, but see, now Sunday's a really light day again, but Saturday should be full. Yep. All right, so I can go in once more and just take Michelle off of these cleaning areas. Stick her back on these days so she can clean the office. There. But 1,500 that's crazy. That's 3 times the price I'm currently charging. So I was starting to think law firm is the best business. Because with a law firm, you don't really need HR managers. You don't need purchasing agents, logistics. You don't need a warehouse. You don't need any of this stuff. Delivery drivers, warehouses, truck drivers, none of that stuff. You don't have any input costs, right? You just start with a law firm, and you're just like, all right, cool. I got people, and there's desks, and that's it. And that's the extent of what I need. And it seems like that's kind of crazy. Let's try this out and see how badly it does. Prior convictions. We'll go with. I'm gonna go 1,000. I really don't think they'll pay this. But all right, we charge 1,000 an hour now. Let's see what happens. That seems really bonkers to me. I made less yesterday, but that was Sunday though. It's a light day on the lawyers, so. Oh, he remembered is dirty. I don't have a cleaner for that yet. I should though. I've got the thing installed. I just didn't set it on the schedule. Yeah. Okay, so you guys want to be full time, right? So we'll say that you clean on this day. All right. You come in and clean again on this day. Just have you guys come in and clean. All right. He wants no night shifts. I can make that happen. Well, actually, apparently 10 o'clock is not a night shift. Who would have known? Come in a little early and just, there you go. Yeah. Just come in early and clean. Because the other guy's already got 48 hours a week, so. All right, good. Everything's in. Now that place will get cleaned. That's fine. How did the lawyers do yesterday? 89% on the pricing. 89% on the pricing. Holy crap. All right, I want to see this one more day, and then I'll be convinced. What are you spending for marketing on your law firm? I think I maxed it out. Yeah, I got it maxed out. So it's just 2 billboards, a large and a small. Gets it maxed. I could do the e-marketing instead of the small billboard, but the amount of money I'd have to spend to get that same percentage is higher going with e-marketing. So I just use the billboards. So yeah, $6,500 a day for the marketing on that, which is just crazy that they would. I can't believe they would pay $1,000 an hour. But I guess you're telling me they could do $1,500 an hour or $15 an hour. That's. Or yeah. No, you said $1,500 an hour. That's pretty crazy. Take a look at the kind of view here. So, negative interest rates are hitting me really hard, right? I'm losing a lot of money yesterday. Unfortunately, the bank took $325,000 away from me yesterday for the negative interest rates. So I need to put things into investment funds because I've got $7 million in the bank now. But let's look at prior convictions. My God. So that worked well, I guess. What are your plans to improve your underperforming businesses? Which ones are underperforming? These are all small stores with really low margin potential, really low sales potential. Grift is a 30 capacity store that's doing okay. Chunkin' Donuts it's donuts. It's low. You're not going to get anything that's food related is not going to make much money. It just won't. Especially if it's in a small building. So like, I would never expect Grow Me Slowly to do very well. It's just not. Unless if I add pizzas here, I could probably do a little bit better. But it's not likely. If any restaurant's not going to do well in this game, unfortunately. It's just the way it is. So if I were you, I would go absolutely with retail only. I would focus on clothing and jewelry, and really just doing mixed shops. The more items you have in a shop, the better those shops will do, right? That's just the way it goes. And I would have made a lot more yesterday. This number's low. I would have made a lot more, but because it took over $250,000 away from me because of the negative interest rates, that's the reason why I got hit really hard. Every Monday, you get hit with negative interest rates. That's just the thing that happens on every week, every Monday. So you want to put all your stuff in investment funds before 2 o'clock on Sunday, because that's when the bank will close. So before 2 o'clock, make sure all your money goes in there. But I want to reach a valuation of 50 million. That's the goal. And I don't really have anything else I want to do for this stream today. We've reached pretty much the end of what I wanted to do. As far as like, progressing ourselves forward into new businesses, right? I can keep going, of course, but at some point you have to look at it and go, is it really worth it? And I don't know, like it is. I can keep acquiring businesses, but I think for the purposes of the live stream, I think I've done pretty much everything I planned to do today. So as a TLDR, for those of you who may have skipped ahead or in the VOD or something and just wanting the TLDR version of what we've been doing, well, we've acquired 2 new businesses today. We acquired a jewelry store, and I named it He Remembered. And so far, it's doing okay. We're going to have pricing to go back up, and we're going to work on customer service, etc. It's not really doing that well for customers right at the moment, right? Because there's no marketing in it. So if I went in and did city ads, I could get a lot more business, but right now it's not getting hardly any business. We also purchased the clothing store that was right next to Priorities. So we had Priorities here, right? The main Priorities. There was a clothing store right next to it, and we went ahead and purchased that business and remade it into basically a splitting image copy of this. So if I was role-playing this, I would say that between my 2 stores, all I did is I knocked down the wall in between these 2 businesses, and now they're all one big business. And so we set that up, and that business, if we look at the economy view, we named it Pryorities X, as in Priorities Extended. And you can see that business is already doing $201,000. It cost us $2.7 million to buy this business, but as you can see from every day, it's not going to take us very long to recuperate the $2.7 million. That's there. My total evaluation as far as like what I'm worth, I don't actually know how to see that. I don't know what to see. I did have a lot of negative interest rate hit me on Monday, so I've lost a lot of money from that. The bank took almost over $250,000 from me on Monday. I'm not entirely sure how to see my total evaluation. Is it in my persona? Right here. Total net worth, $37 million. So we got a little bit to go to get to 50. It's, it'll get there. Just know that purchasing buildings, I don't believe contributes to that, because you're purchasing it with cash, and the cash was attributed to your net worth anyway. So you're basically just turning your wealth from cash to a building, and so therefore buying the building does not add to your net worth. So just keep that in mind. You can't just buy buildings and have your net worth go up because you spent cash to do that. So it is what it is. So I think for the next video, it'll probably be a couple days, to be honest, because I just want to let this go a little bit. I did say that I was going to show buying a business in this stream, and I've waited until the end to show it because I didn't want it to like be something where people were skipping ahead to that timestamp for the TLDR. And then they missed it. So I will purchase a building now just to show you what happens. But it's really not worth it. It's just a bad investment. Don't buy buildings right now. Wait till they get balanced if you want to wait for that. So we have retail and residential. These are all for rent. But if you want to buy buildings, well, then you need to go into the Market Insider, go to Real Estate tab, and you can see their estimated values here. And I've waited until I had a good enough money to kind of build it up and show it. You can click show only for sale here. This will give you the 3 buildings that people are actively trying to sell. And buildings that are for sale, you can offer prices that are lower than what they're asking for, and it will usually work. Buildings that are not for sale, you typically have to offer higher than they want to buy it. So if I take a look at maybe this, this is the only one I can buy right now, looks like, is this one here. This is retail space. And the green salad is currently here. Now, if I wanted to buy the restaurant, I could take over the restaurant, and that would cost me about $1 million. I don't know why I would want to do that. This building will take forever to make that back. But if I wanted to buy the building that they are in, right, I could send a purchase offer. And I could try to purchase it for, the price that they've asked for, or I could try to offer them less. Maybe I can buy it for $4 million. I don't know. Maybe there's a way to get that for that cheap. Nope, they won't take that. Okay, so we'll bump it up to like 42. Okay, let's do 44. Usually if it's for sale, they'll let me do it a little under price, but maybe this time they won't. Looks like this time they're not going to have it. Okay, so just a little under the price. So I now own this building, all right? And strangely enough, you can't even see where the building is until after you buy it in that list. There should be a way to like see it on the map, but you can't. So real estate settings, right? The price of the purchase on day 199 is the day I purchased the building was for 46. Now the estimated market price of this building is 46.60. So my potential gain already for selling it for the market price is going to be 60 grand. This is where you're going to make most of your money in real estate, is by selling a building that is worth more than when you bought it. That's pretty much the only way you're going to make money in this game for this. But if I want to offer a sales price, let's say I want to list it for sale for $5 million, all right? So I would say, hey, $5 million is what I want to sell it for, market for sale. Okay, so it's now for sale for $5 million. If someone wants to buy it, they can, and I will profit the difference. But in the meantime, I can charge a certain amount of rent. And right now, I can charge a certain amount of rent per square foot. In this case, I can, raise it up from 2 cents to 3 cents per square foot, a 50% increase in rent. I can say apply new rent, and if I do this, maybe people rent it, maybe they don't, but the new rent gives them 7 days, basically. So the green salad might move out of this business. They might move out of this building if the rent is too high. If not, then the rent goes up by 50%, and I'll probably start collecting about $130-ish, $140 per day. So I spent $4.6 million to make an additional 140 something per day. It's really not worth it at all when you consider how much that money could have been spent on new businesses that will absolutely make more than that. So it's kind of not worth it. And there's also, as Bad Wolf said, there's an estate tax that's applied to you every 60 days. So now you're gonna have to pay that estate tax, and that probably it's gonna take away half the profits I'm getting from the rent anyway. So in other words, buying buildings, not worth it right now. It definitely needs improved. Entire buildings and stuff are just it's not worth your time. If I want to see where that building is, where is that business? You can see buildings for sale like this, I suppose. There actually were a lot more for sale. I was only looking in one district. That's why I couldn't see it. So, if I buy this one, yeah. So I bought this little building here. This one's mine now. This building right here. Okay. And then $4 million again. If I could do buildings for sale, maybe I come over to a place like Hell's Kitchen. Probably easier to do it this way, just so you can see a list of things that are in your price range. So I can't buy any of those. Probably not going to be able to get any of the richer places. No. But imagine spending half a billion dollars on a place that's this big, and then only getting like $300, not even that, $180 a day for rent on it. And it just does not make sense. So, yeah. Might just be worth it to buy under market value to resell at market, maybe not, collect rent. I mean, yeah, this is one of those things that you do when you have nothing else to do. Like when you have nothing else to spend your money on, this is what you do, right? This is the only reason to do it. Is you're just kind of like, yeah, I mean, sure. I've got so much money I don't know what to do with. Let's just buy a building, right? That's what you do in this game. That is the only reason to do it, pretty much. So, anyways, I want to thank all of you for joining me today. It's been a really cool stream. I love hanging out with you guys. I look forward to doing it again at some point. This video is going to be incorporated into the VOD, or incorporated into the playlist as well, so everybody can see there too. If you guys would like to join me, in about an hour or so, I'm going to be streaming on Twitch. probably maybe a half hour, 40 minutes from now, I'm going to be streaming on Twitch. I do Star Citizen now on Twitch only. So that's the only game I do over there. So if you want to hang out with me over there, and that's cool. Links in the description. You can find my Twitch there. Give it a follow if you're into that kind of thing. And if not, no problem. No big deal. I understand. Anyway, I think this is good. I think we've had a really productive day today, and I look forward to doing it again with you guys later on. So hope to see you over there. If not, join the Discord. That's linked in the description down below as well. Love having you guys there too. I chat there quite regularly as well. Again, a special thank you to all the patrons, as well as all those green names in chat, the YouTube members. You guys make this certainly possible right now. Me sitting here being able to do this with you guys in the middle of the day right now, only possible because there's someone upstairs watching the baby. That's it. So I appreciate you guys. Thanks so much. We'll see ya. Bye-bye.